Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome your faces to the episode 3 of the Geek Out podcast. Today, joined by TipHerAFish, Brad. How you doing today, man?
Hi guys, it's the Master Gamer 94 here.
Ha 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 ha. Are we swapping people today? So I'm acting as you and you're acting as me.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, sure. I call myself the Master Gamer, but I really suck at every game I play. I mean,
Ooh, they call me TipHerAFish because I like to literally, I don't know. I have nothing, or I have nothing. It's very late. My brain's not got any funny jokes inside right now.
I'm just a master roaster, bro.
Ooh, I'll get you one day, mate. When you least expect it on this podcast, I'll tip you like you wouldn't expect it.
What's up, guys? We're gonna be talking about Minecraft.
Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about the Minecraft franchise, which is going to be a very interesting chat, diving down deeps within, talking about the franchise itself. It's like how.
Why are you calling it a franchise? What the fuck?
I don't know. Well, the game like itself. I don't know. Just like the general population of it, like the console version, Pocket Edition, Switch, and all that, and the game franchise.
You Nintendo guys really do have a community.
Yeah, so we're just gonna be like talking about the general game. So it's like the ups and downs of the game, how it's infected us.
Well, let's just say there's a lot more downs than ups. So,
so it's gonna be a very interesting episode today. So it's gonna be definitely kind of I think it's gonna. No one's really like asked us. It's gonna be kind of a. We're gonna give our honest opinions about the game and how it's like changed for us and what and why we don't really dig it so much as much. I tried doing a bit of a pun there, digging Minecraft.
Dig.
Yeah, see. I got that in me today. Also, I guess we'll start from the top. I guess starting with. Let's start with the highs. Let's start with the highs. I'd say. When did you start playing Minecraft, Brad?
Alright, so basically, when I first started playing it or streaming it,
when you started actually physically playing the game.
Well, it was back when I think it was either alpha or beta or something like that.
That's on PC.
Yeah, I used to play on my cousin's computer. We used to because it used to be so cool. It was like a little medieval type sandbox RPG type game.
Yeah.
So you know we found it fun. We used to have like each other would have different goes and stuff and just keep playing and stuff like that. And then I stopped playing it for ages. And then my cousin brought it up one day. And well, I wouldn't really call that physically playing because I only played that one time. But like when I first started playing it and enjoying the game itself, it was like it was when it was fully released, and I watched a YouTuber by the name of Paul Sauce Jr. Play it.
Yeah. And
I caught up with his Survive Thrive series, and I really wanted to play it. And they released the Xbox version, and my friend had Xbox, and basically every time I went around his, we literally played that, and we built this really cool base. We named it the Pussy Pad, you know, because we got so much pussy from playing Minecraft, as you know, as you do.
Oh, of course.
And when you're a Minecraft streamer, you get laid so much. But yeah, no, we were about 12. But yeah, so
that's when you started playing it. It was back in say like 2012 mainly, like when it came out on console. That's when you kind of like got hands on with it more.
And then I got on my PS3 when I used to play with Will quite a lot, and then yeah, so and then I properly started playing it on PS3 like myself.
Yeah, so obviously you've played it a good couple of years now. It's like for myself, I first discovered Minecraft probably back in like 2010, I'd say around that time. I remember playing it on my laptop, playing like the free beta that you could play on the website before purchasing the game. I was like, I really like this, but my computer wasn't strong enough to run it. So I was like, maybe one day when I get strong enough PC, I can maybe get it. Then Oh, it was horrible times, mate. Living on that 2 gig RAM on the PC back in the day. Yeah, 2 gig RAM, 2 gig RAM compared to my 16 gig RAM now. I don't even know if I had a graphics card in that laptop or not. Doubt it, but it was a really old laptop. It was. And yeah, so basically I started my friend was talking about it a lot at work, and it was kind of like, oh, got me interested. I started looking at like Let's Plays and stuff like that. Then found out that they were going to be releasing it for console, for Xbox 360. And I remember getting on day release, absolutely loved the game. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having great fun. I'm loving it. Then obviously it came out on PlayStation 4 a little while after, got that. But really got heavily invested into it from many YouTubers. I remember the first guy who really got me invested into it was a guy called a Gunner, something like that. Who's a Gunner or something like that. But he stopped playing it because of he wasn't getting enough likes on his videos, so he got very mad and stopped. Yeah, it was so he got so salty. He released like a video 2 weeks later, going, "I'm gonna stop uploading because I'm getting this many views, but I'm not getting this many likes. I'm done with it," and just like rage quit, like screaming on camera. I was like, "Okay then."
Oh.
But, yeah, it was proper like funny. It was. Then discovered another guy called Mr. Crafty for the win, and one of my personal favorite YouTubers, Lewis Blogs Gaming, definitely got me into loving Minecraft more. And led me to getting playing more, giving me ideas, wanting to play the game, and really like loved it. But what was like the main like reasons you actually really loved the game, Brad? What was like made you want to play it every single time?
The women, man. No, well, we played a lot, and we were very creative, and we'd find really good spots to build houses, and we would spend hours on the game itself, just like planning the house. I think I spent about 2 days building a foundation for a house more than actually building itself. Like, we built into this there's this area. It's like really weird. It's like there's 3 mountains in the middle of like this massive grass plain.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of mountains surrounding that. And within this little mountain bit, there was like a lake, and there was like a waterfall.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So we built into the mountains, into the like the caves and stuff, and I actually modified the whole entire cave system into a house. And basically, yeah, and then we had houses, and we had like docks, farms, and all of that set up, and yeah, so that was pretty much that was it for me. It's just the amount of stuff you could do. Yeah,
the depth that you can go with it, the creativity with it. I can definitely agree with that. It's like for me, I remember when it came on 360, I completely like ditched Call of Duty and what other games I was playing in 2012 just to play Minecraft constantly, and it's just like the crazy ass projects you and your friends come up with. It's like, oh, it'd be great to build a castle on that hill, and you just go, let's do it, and you go and do it, and you spend like weeks and weeks doing it, then you just get bored of it when you start a new world, and just like the hours that can go into it, and inviting other friends into it as well, and having that like experience up to like 8 players in a game and having such a great time, which for me brought me hours of happiness and enjoyment and so many laughs and memories. And honestly, as a game, I really dug. I really did. See, doing a funny pun again, Brad. Are you gonna laugh?
No.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is.
The first one killed me inside. So.
There's gonna be a lot of that. It really dug down into my soul. I really loved it. For that, the hours you can get with it. But obviously, with us playing the game for so long, I played it for a good 2.
Wait! I have a pun.
All right, go for it.
When we talk about the bad stuff, we can dig up some dirt on Minecraft.
That one is be filed away.
I'm quitting the podcast. I'm writing comedy. Screw you guys. Peace. Yeah, no.
Hi there. Welcome to the Geek podcast. It's only me, Dane, and it's me and my pencil. That's all that's left. Brad's left.
Try your best. Try your best, but don't succeed.
I'll try my best. Yeah, so obviously we played Minecraft for many years. Me and Brad did, and it's kind of led us down this road. to obviously creating series on YouTube, creating worlds on live streams. Where did you kind of get? I know you just said about a guy who gave you inspiration to play the game, but what made you? Who gave you that idea to you want to make your own Let's Play kind of world or like a live stream kind of series?
Well, the thing is, because I used to love the game itself. I would love when it would update. Nowadays, just when it gets an update, I'm just kind of like meh. So it's like I don't know. I guess it was the same person. You know, I really loved the idea of YouTube. It's just back on PS3, I couldn't afford a capture card and all of this. I mean, I have one now, but I don't use it because my laptop's too weak to stream, but it's strong enough to record. And I will record it once I get a monitor, because you know that whole thing where you can't use your headset and your controller and all that. You have to use it, you know, in the monitor and all this jazz.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll do that then, so it'll be better quality videos, guys. Hashtag plugged. Yeah, no. So yeah, it's probably the same guy. When they released on PS4, my first ever stream was on Christmas Day, when the DDoS attacks were happening on the PlayStation servers.
Oh shit, I forgot about them.
And the thing is, I was streaming GTA 5. Me and my friends were messing around when it was snowing, you know, just shooting each other and stuff like that. And I was just testing out the stream feature and
yeah,
and stuff like that. And yeah, ever since that, I started streaming on Minecraft, and I started gaining, you know, I gained like 10 followers and 20 and then 50, and then I got to 100, and I really started to enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know, I was streaming like 4 hours minimum every day of Minecraft, and then I got up to like, you know, like fucking 500 followers out of nowhere, and then, you know, and then it started to die down a lot. Back when it's about what, 700 followers, something like that.
Yeah,
It started to die down very quickly with the follower count, stuff like that. But I don't know what inspired me to stream it in the first place. I just guess it was the idea of streaming.
was it just literally the case? It's like, oh, I'm just going to play this game for the sake of it.
Yeah, like well, not like I streamed it because I enjoyed the game.
Yeah.
More than anything. Like now I won't sell myself out and play Minecraft just for the views. I literally can't do it. Even if I was making money. To be honest, if I was making money, I'd probably play it, but I probably won't play it every single day.
Yeah.
Like, say if I was making money if like someone paid me to make a Minecraft video every now and then, I probably would, because I can handle 10-15 minutes to do a Let's Play, or like, you know, like 20 minutes, even half an hour I could handle. But streaming is so boring.
Yeah, so obviously you got we'll get into all that kind of stuff when we get into when we like do obviously the downside, we're calling that side of the podcast the downside of the game franchise now, but you basically just wanted to obviously stream the game because you loved it at the time and everything like that.
Yeah, I absolutely love Minecraft. I mean, I don't necessarily hate it. It's just I loved it so much I would literally stream it for like 4 hours, and I'd even up the ante sometimes to 6 hours a day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember when I first like discovered you on Twitch through our old stream group, and I remember you used to stream it like for hours and hours, and that was like about 3 years ago, something like that. You stream it for hours, have fun, invite your viewers.
Very long. Yeah, I mean, I'd invite some. It depends on what I was doing. A lot of time I brought over my old world from my PS3 that me and Will had built up, and it was a really cool world.
Yeah,
I still actually have it now. I would happily play on it if it wasn't so quick. The save is so old, the updates won't fix it. So it's
really?
So it's absolutely screwed. I can't get it, you know, like a mesa biome, or I don't think I can even get polar bears or anything on it. And the horses are broken on that world. So I've had to abandon that world, sadly.
Oh, that's a shame.
I started building mega builds and stuff, which I noticed that was a popular trend, and I really thought it was cool. So I started to build mega builds. But the thing is, a lot of people got inspiration for the mega builds. See me, I was the original. You know what I mean?
Original, no one else.
Yeah, I was like the original Pringles, mate.
Original prank. Yeah, so it's like for me, I got inspired to do Minecraft series on the 360 I did. I started doing it on my old channel. Dates of 94, then that channel got closed down for things we won't go into. It was mistagging videos, so that's my warning to you. Please don't mistag your video. So if you're uploading, say, a Minecraft video, don't tag it Call of Duty, because that will get your channel banned.
Did you do that by accident or something?
That was my early days of YouTube, so I was just like trying to do anything to get views. So I was like tagging anything, and you still find it now on YouTube. It's like you type in blah blah blah, and you got
I do what's relevant. Like my Minecraft, my tags would be like Minecraft episode 5, Let's Play, PlayStation, PS4, PlayStation 4. You know, because some people search for like PlayStation 4, not PS4. Some people search for PlayStation and not either of them. So
yeah, just kind of like sticking to them kind of things. Don't do what I did and get your channel closed down.
You know, all that sort of stuff. Like.
Yeah, so what inspired me to do my own series, obviously I said like a gunner really got me into loving the game, but Mr. Crafty for the win and Lewis Blogs Gaming, them two YouTubers, fantastic YouTubers, really inspired me. It's like they have fun on their Let's Plays, invite people, play with their friends, have a great time, and build up this incredible world. And I was like, I want to do this kind of thing. This looks amazing, looks fun. I watch his up literally every day. I know, let's say like 3 PM his video be uploaded. I'll be on this channel refreshing, waiting for it to be uploaded, and just binge watch it 1 or 2 times. And I one day went out and brought myself an Elgato. No, not an Elgato. What's it? A Roxio capture card. Did you ever?
Oh damn!
Yeah, man. Roxio capture card.
I never had one, but I remember when them and the HD PVRs were like the popular thing.
Yeah.
For, like people that didn't want to buy an Elgato, like.
Well, they were like the first capture cards I discovered. There was another one, but I couldn't remember the name of it.
There's so many now. Like, so many.
Oh yeah, but back then it was like the Roxio. It was the one you just said. The one you just said. I can't remember. And there was another one which my friend got and made like some clips. He's like, get this one, and I was like, I'm gonna go for this Roxio. I've seen the reviews on YouTube and all that stuff, and end up getting it. Cost me like over 50 quid. I think it did cost me over 50 quid. I think it's like when I got my first first couple of paychecks, I got one. So that was like 2011. I started doing it. 2012, sorry. I started doing that. Then eventually moved over to doing on my new channel. When it moved over to the PS4. I just still loved the game, loved watching my favourite YouTubers, and just wanted to start doing a Let's Play series on the PS4. Build it up, hyped it, then just started like doing YouTube episodes. Then I started my YouTube channel in 2014 of April. Then September that year I started my live stream account and did my first ever live stream. Then I think it's got to be late September I started streaming Minecraft, and the attention that it was getting was insane and overwhelming. And what inspired me to kind of move over to doing the streaming side of it would be when I started getting into Twitch a bit more, was watching My Night.
Oh man, I honestly, I'm not a massive fan of Syndicate, but I can honestly say I absolutely loved My Night. I respected him for that series because him and his team of the people he built that series up from like literally like a simple
it's just two people.
It was going to be a simple Let's Play, and then he built up a whole entire role playing aspect to it. So I respect him for that a little bit, but then he switched to the modded. I mean, I get why, but like he switched to the modded, and I found that extremely boring after a while.
Yeah, I didn't really follow season 2 myself because I didn't understand the modding side of it, and I was streaming myself, so I wasn't able to catch him.
I mean, the last few episodes of My Night was so emotional, man. Like, people died, like...
It was just so good. Season 1 is, as a Minecraft Let's Plays go, is a masterpiece.
Oh, wait. Well, what team are you on, though, bro? That's the question.
Ooh. I am on...
This is gonna define our friendship right now.
Is it now?
Yeah.
So, let's go through the names, because I can't... I know there's Dionite, Mionite, Ironite?
Ironite, yeah. Ironite was like the goddess, wasn't she?
Yeah. There's another one as well, wasn't there?
Wait, wasn't Ironite the one that was all about peace and all of that bollocks? Like,
I can't remember. I remember it was just like that was Captain Sparkle's kind of like god. In
yeah, wasn't that Firefoxes as well?
I think so.
Because I know Tom was Dynamite.
Yeah, Syndicate was Dynamite. Jericho was Mionite.
I think the Optic guys were Dynamite as well, weren't they?
Yeah, there's so many people got added to that Let's Play, and it got so amazing and carried away. Yeah. But I'm gonna say I think it's because the way I really kind of gripped me and like how the story kind of escalated. I'm gonna have to say Dynamite. Not the fact I know I'm a fan of Syndicate and all that stuff. I'm not standing by him.
We're friends now. It's fine.
That's good. It's just the way like how they started introducing the Nether and how that stuff was like. It was getting really good and all that stuff. Like the fights between Dynamite and Mionite. I was like so good how it was done and had you on the edge.
I wanna know who the hell played them characters, man. Like, damn.
It was the people. It was because once Syndicate would stop streaming Mionite. It was who was it? It was like Deck, stuff like that. If you remember Deck.
Yeah, I know he made the server and stuff and sorted out all the commands.
Yeah, he was actually playing like Mionite and Dynamite and stuff like that. Then I think time to time where they would have like other helpers on the servers. So it was Mionite and Dynamite both on at the same time. Someone else would log in as Dynamite. That's why you would always see, Mionite's logged out.
I love the story of all of them. Like, man, I totally ship Dynamite and Ironite. I have to admit, like, I ship those.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're like the Greek gods or they're all like brother and sister, but I ship them.
It's just a fantastic series, and if you've not watched it, I would suggest it. Brad's, by the sound of it, he suggests it as well. Would you say it's one of the best like Minecraft Let's Plays you've watched on YouTube?
I can honestly say I only prefer Tom's perspective of the show, though.
I've watched, I can see where you're coming from with Tom's way. Definitely watch it on Syndicate's version of it. Obviously you can watch maybe like Jericho. Jericho's a good one as well.
I know why though, because Dynamite, he was like Tom's mentor. Tom was literally like a son to Dynamite, and so basically, Dynamite would always appear to him and start the drama. So it was always Tom that got caught up in the middle of the whole entire action. That's why I preferred it. But I think that was probably because he was the YouTuber pretty much reeling in the whole entire, like most of the fan base for the series itself.
Oh, yeah, massively.
So I think that's why they loved Tom the most. I mean, Mionite hated Tom, so it was like kind of, he'd always try and bully Tom and shit like that, which is quite fun.
Yeah, fantastic series. Makes me want to actually go back and watch the first like 10 episodes.
I might actually have to do that, you know.
Yeah, it's such a good Let's Play, like how things unfold in it. It's such a rewatchable series.
It's like a series that you could literally binge watch. I might watch the second series, like because I gave up on it sadly, but I think I might start watching it again.
Yeah, and the good length on the episodes as well is like 2-3 hours. So
what I love about Minecraft series, and even making a Minecraft series, is seeing where you start off in the first episode, like the area that you're in.
Yeah.
If you find an area and you build up from that area, you see the area originally. It's like Mionite. You see the spawn and where they go.
Yeah.
You see it once everything's built up, like 100 episodes in or whatever. I think they had over 100 episodes, didn't they?
I think they got to 100 episodes. I think.
Yeah, I think it was like 101 or something like that.
Yeah, something.
And like say like 50 episodes in, you just see the madness. That's what I love about. That's what I loved about streaming Minecraft as well. Is you go back like because obviously if you're like Twitch Prime now, but like when you were Turbo, you'd have like 60 days worth of. Was it 60 days or 6 months?
It was 60 days of previous broadcasts.
Yeah, 60 days. So it was like compared to the 30 days, wasn't it? So you'd have like you'd have like 2 months worth, and you go back 2 months and just see it, because basically that's all I used to stream. It'd be like, you know, I'd go back all the way back 2 months into my Minecraft, and you see me in a little wooden shack, and then you go 2 months in the future, I'm living in some mansion, you know, and it's changed a lot. And I can honestly say talking about Minecraft makes me want to play it, but I don't think I can stand streaming it.
It's a bit of a bit of a weird scenario. Is that for me? We'll get into that in a moment. Like talking about if we like still watch it and stuff like that. But it's kind of like where you're coming from, where you were just saying watching a world build up from being zero to it's like amazing. Is that for me the biggest one I can rethink of is when I did a season 2 of my survival let's play, where I started on an island and wanted to expand it into a bigger thing. That for me, that's my one I go to. It's kind of like starting off on this little island, 4 or 5 of us, and just expanding it into being like freaking crazy and huge. Which was season 2, which I didn't really plan for it to be a survival island, but it was a survival island in a way. But that's for me. I always go to that that series particular, and what always kind of go from A to B, and I think it was like 150 episodes, like going from bar to bar. It was like insane, just seeing the difference in the world massively. But obviously, talking about making the videos and streaming the game. Obviously, I started streaming it in September 2014 and making videos a couple of months before that on my YouTube, on my current channel now. What kind of so we are going to move into a little part now. We're going to talk about how we kind of grew as like content creators, streamers, YouTubers from playing Minecraft, and how it's really like helped us kind of grow our viewership, grow followers, and build up some like new friendships and all that stuff. So also I started streaming the game in September 2014. I think I streamed to a couple of few people who watched the first like couple of episodes of my YouTube series, came over to my Twitch channel, and it kind of took off from there really for me. And I think I was like streaming to like 4 to like 9 people at first. For the first like couple of episodes, then yeah, because like when did you jump on? Like was part of my season 1, weren't you, or no?
I think it was part of your season 2. The thing is, I knew that Minecraft had grown your channel to what it is today, right?
Yeah,
basically. Most of it anyway.
Yeah, massively.
I went back on like your Minecraft videos, and I just seen like the comment activity and the viewership, and that was like the same with me. It's just it impacts your streaming just as much. Do you know what I mean? Like you're saying, like they came from your stream and stuff. Basically, no, I think I've only had one person that came over from my YouTube onto my Minecraft, which is kind of cool. And yeah, streaming Minecraft was probably a good thing. It grew my channel a lot because it's basically what I streamed.
Yeah.
Originally because I thought, oh yeah, Minecraft stream. I'm playing Minecraft, might as well stream it. That's basically what I think about with every game. Like if I have some spare time, and I'm like, say if it's at night and I skip a stream or something, and I'm playing a game, I think, oh, I could just stream this. It's like a lot of the time, you think, oh, I might not, because you're not going to be entertaining because you're tired or whatnot.
Yeah.
But like that's what I felt like that with Minecraft. I was like, yeah, I keep playing this game, I may as well stream it, and it was, it was fun to play. I started Survival World, which is like my main one. And then I revisited my PS3 world, and I was showing all these people, my stream this old world, and people are like, oh, that's cool. You used to stay on this world because basically, there's duplication glitches and shit.
Yeah.
So I duplicated a shit ton of like god apples and rare blocks and stuff. Which I'm not proud of.
It's a thing. It happens. Like even on my survival worlds, people were doing it, but I was like, I'm not taking part in this shit. You do it, but you don't give shit to me. But people would like put diamonds and all that shit in my chest. So it's like, I'll take a couple sort of thing. But I did not do it myself. But say when you started doing Minecraft, I do want to talk to like numbers and all that stuff. Like kind of, and we could be like, we kind of grew from Minecraft. Say when you first started to first stream, if you can remember, how many viewers did you have?
My first stream, You know, I think I had about 2. Like
Okay.
the thing is, it was sort of like, yeah, it was. You know what it's like. It changes all the time, so it's like
Oh yeah, it fluctuates up and
I'd
down
say
in
I'd
a day.
average about 2, which was just kind of cool. I mean, I had like people coming in and stuff saying like, "Can I join?" And then I'd like a private world, and they wouldn't say anything. And then I'd get a few follows and stuff, and I
Yeah.
did get a few follows and not really realize it. I actually got hosted by some people, but obviously back then my setup was literally my PlayStation and my phone. My phone was my chat. At first, I had the chat up on the screen, and I found out you could turn it off. And like if you had your phone up, you could see your chat and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's
that
kind
was
of,
my setup.
that was your setup. Oh, as I literally had like one monitor, console, and my old TV for my
Okay.
like setup. Then eventually, as it started working, upgraded it and all that stuff. But it's like, so you started off like with your 2 viewers on Minecraft. Obviously a few follows here and there, people joining, all that stuff. Say. Obviously, let's jump, say, a couple of months down the line a little bit. Obviously, you were saying earlier, it's like you got to say your first 100 followers. How was like were you finding like your viewership? Were you finding it steady with the game as you're playing it? Like people coming back regularly?
Um, I I don't know. It was sort of. I had some regulars, but they was sort of friends in general, like
Yeah,
community.
I'll count that.
Yeah, and but like I gained followers, but I didn't. It wasn't necessarily regulars. It was because they say like one in every, what was it? I think it was like 150 followers or something. You gain a regular viewer or something like that.
Yeah, I can believe
Which
that's
is
that.
which is like a statistic for someone like a regular streamer, like someone that streams like
Mm.
3 hours a day for like 3 days a week, something like that. Because it's hard to pick up the regular viewers because sometimes they come in and they like sort of follow, and then they don't really come back because sometimes they don't bother even coming on Twitch ever again, or they just they follow, like they watch big streamers.
Yeah, for
So
depending on
yeah,
the gameplay wise. Yeah,
I
so
mean I did well with Minecraft towards the end of it. I mean I could easily reel in like 10 to 20 viewers a time.
yeah, so was that like your
Which is good
highest
for
peak?
myself. No, my highest ever peak was 60 viewers, but I did get a raid, but I maintained that,
Yeah, that's good then.
which was kind of cool.
Did
But
you find
yeah,
after
yeah.
that raid you had saying obviously you maintained it for a little while, but say did you stream it the next day and did you have some of them people come back from the raid?
Not really, because the thing is, the people that came from the raid were watching this guy stream, and
Yeah, obviously he was probably
he
streaming at the same time
streamed.
as you.
Yeah, he streamed at the same time as me, and
Ah, that's fair
that
enough.
could be quite hard. But the thing is, I was kind of it's console Minecraft. It's not as good as
PC.
the regular Minecraft with people playing on servers and all of this sort of stuff. So it was it was annoying. But I mean, people probably think, oh, 60 views is nothing. What people don't realize is if you're a streamer and you're basically only a streamer, picking up like 20 viewers with less than 1,000 follows is pretty good for your channel. Completely good.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's like an example was like for me, I'm a lot. Well, I took my streaming break for a year, and like coming back to Twitch, and obviously I've got about 5,000, and it's like watching some of these like smaller streamers kind of growing. Is like I've been following this one guy, and he's doing so freaking well at it. He's like started on like a cut, like 700 mark. And he was getting like 30 viewers. It's like that's incredible to have at that kind of numbers. Like, I remember when I had 700 followers, I was like still on managing about 7 or 9 people, maybe a peak of 12 people. But having them kind of numbers is insane, and it's kind of overwhelming. But it's kind of, you want to be lucky if you get that kind of numbers. What? How many followers did you say when you had to go 60 like viewers?
Do you know what? I actually have no idea.
Roughly? So around the 5 area, maybe the 8s, maybe the 2s, the 3s, the 4s.
What followers? The thing is, I quit Twitch. I moved from TipHerAFish to a different account, then to a different account, and then I came back to TipHerAFish.
I didn't know that.
I think it might have been. I think it was just TipHerAFish, but it was like quite early on, about 150 odd followers.
Yeah, so early doors. So,
yeah,
that's really good to be honest. Early doors of that. That's amazing.
I mean, I came back as TipHerAFish, and it wasn't Minecraft. I'd moved on completely. I was pretty much a different person when I came back to TipHerAFish. You know, I started playing Siege a lot. And eventually that got me to my 1K viewers, because the reason I quit TipHerAFish is because I didn't like the name per se. And it was like, I wanted something that could relate to something, you know what I mean? TipHerAFish doesn't relate to anything at all. You know, some people have names that relate to like a certain object or a certain subject, like, you know, so they can relate to the whole channel.
Master of all games.
Yeah, like...
or I should call myself the shit gamer, really.
Like, say if someone had an animal in their name, they could relate their logo and shit to that name, to that animal. I mean, I have the shark, which is, I mean, kind of cool. That's always been my thing recently, because, you know, I had my original blue shark, and then I wanted to rebrand, because of reasons, and yeah, so I mean, when I came back to TipHerAFish, I'd say Minecraft, it died off around 790 viewers, 790 followers. I could never get past 795 or anything like that to get to 800. Or I think it might have been 895 or something like that.
Yeah.
Or 850. I can't remember. But I could never skip past it. I didn't gain a follower for about a month of grinding out Minecraft streams. Like, I think it was like 7 hours a day for like 3 months. And
every single day? Or 6 days a week?
Yeah, pretty much every day. I mean, now and then I take a day off because I was getting kind of stressed out about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was kind of shit, because so I switched to a different person, like, you know, a different account, and I thought, oh, this is kind of shit, and then I switched to another account, and eventually I realized this is a cringy ass fucking name. I'm just gonna switch back to TipHerAFish. This was me, you know. I was TipHerAFish. I was the guy with the, you know, the name that everyone would laugh at and all of this.
Yeah.
So I went back. I think I started off as Black Ops 3, and then ever since I changed game, it was, you know,
you kind of grew a bit more.
Follower by follower, I just started like racking in the, you know, followers, and even the because back then I quit Minecraft on my YouTube channel as well, you know, so it was like I started making like these satire rant type videos,
yeah,
a bit like what like Leafy and all of that were doing, but mine was a bit more. I don't know. I talk about real life issues more than like.
I remember you doing them. I think I do remember checking out a couple of them.
Yeah, and that got me some people to my channel, my actual Twitch channel, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, from just doing that on YouTube.
Yeah, which like like Minecraft grew for me very far, but it came to a stop.
It came to a stop
very quickly. Out of nowhere, and yeah, so
that's crazy.
But there's a lot more negatives than like losing followers. Which when I stopped playing Minecraft, I obviously lost a lot of viewership, lost a lot of followers, lost a lot of regular viewers, and people complaining and all of this. And
yeah, we'll get into that in a moment, because we're getting close to talking about the downside of like doing it and what stress that came with it from it, but. Is that talking from like my angle? I could definitely agree. Like Minecraft did definitely have its phases where you'd play it. 1 week you'd be insane, then next year you'd be very quiet.
Yeah, like the thing about Minecraft, when you talk about Minecraft, it's like I said, I can handle a Minecraft video because you're talking whether there's viewers or not. Do you know what I mean? Because people think, oh, I don't get any viewers. There's no point me talking. There's no point me interacting with the video. But then you think, there could be that one viewer who actually watches your video,
Yeah, exactly.
right, and then who thinks, you know, he's actually interacting with me. So it's like, so that's easier to do than it is to interact with an empty stream. Do you know what I mean? So that's one of the problems I hated about Minecraft, but with like things like Siege and COD and that I started playing. You know, it was an FPS game. You're gonna focus on that. So, you know, that was also a thing. Like when you said, you know, one day it could be dead as hell, and that's when it got boring after a while.
Yeah, it became very repetitive. I did find, like, I think like on season 1, it got to a certain point where I was a bit. It's really quiet at the moment. I don't understand why, and obviously you got to take into account. Obviously, the age range of Minecraft is obviously all the viewership's going to be like at school and stuff like that. Obviously, it's a young kids kind of game.
I hate the immature audience I brought to my channel.
But yeah, we'll get into that definitely in a moment. Cause I've got a few things, and I've not really shared with people, but I'd like to talk about and kind of get your personal views on it, because it's kind of like, I just want to know if you experience this kind of stuff from playing it. But I can see where you came from. Obviously, why you stopped streaming it when it's getting boring, and every part when you get to, everyone gets to a certain point in Minecraft, you just get really bored of it. It's like you need something fresh, or you need like just like a few weeks off it and go back to it. But for me, it's like I did more successful on half terms or weekends. That's when I found I kind of like grew the most, pulling most numbers. I remember summers and national holidays, pretty much international holidays. You know, like Christmas, very big one, because you know everyone, like pretty much. There's always like obviously some countries that are particularly religious on that's not, you know, like a Christianity or Catholic or whatever, right? Yeah,
they're not going to celebrate it. So, but it's like things like Americans, you know, like I think South America might even do it. You know, like Europe, like pretty much all of Europe, you know, they celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Christmas holidays are for everyone. Every one of my viewers, do you know what I mean? So it's like most of my demographic will be like people in Europe.
Yeah.
That are closer to my timeline, and some Americans that are like, you know, 5-6 hours behind. Because, you know, they catch up with me because I stream quite late, so they catch up with me, you know, in the evening or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, big. Because the thing is, Americans, I don't think they have half. I don't think they have half terms.
They have like spring break.
I know they have breaks between like actual terms, like, you know, semesters, but I don't think they have break between like in the middle of one semester, and you know, and then the break at the end of it, and then the break halfway through the next one. I don't think they do that. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but
yeah, I'm not sure myself.
Holidays, especially summer. Summer's a big one because, you know, they finish quite earlier compared to us. So Americans are, you know, up late and stuff like that. So, or you know, they're not busy during the day, so they come and watch a stream. So it's like summer's definitely a big one.
Yeah, it's like definitely for America, because they start their summer holidays earlier. They do compared to us. So it's like I was finding, like when I was streaming it, like say if you go by month time, end of May, June time, it got very like picked up a bit with like the American audience. Then obviously when it comes to like end of July, August, the UK got a little bit more busier, but the Americans went down. So I didn't always find it was a balance between the both. It was either one or the other. But I do remember, literally, this one's really scarred with me. I remember for 2 weeks solid, week solid, I literally was maintaining, I think it's the strongest I've ever maintained a stream, a consistent like viewership. I was getting between 25 to 30 viewers for just 1 week. It was literally, I think it was a random holiday. I think it was like spring break and Easter holiday kind of clashing together in a way. And that was a perfect week. Then the week after that, it went completely dead. Back to like 7 odd people in the stream. It's like, where's the fuck is everyone? It's like, I thought this was like, you kind of, back of your head's like, okay, I think this is it now. This is it. I think this is my viewership now going forward. I maintained this for a week, but
I get what you mean.
Dipped off like mad.
I hit big time when I got about 15 to 20 viewers per stream every day. You know, and then eventually it was just kind of dying down, dying down, dying down. And then eventually I was just back to like 5 viewers max.
Yeah, it's a weird one. I never really understood it, to be honest. Obviously I know like people's got like homework and stuff like that, but it was just always like, it's a Friday and it's like so quiet, and that game really does play mind games with you. It's like you either do very well at it, or you're just doing fluctuating up and down like mad, and it drives you insane. It does. That's what it did for me, to be honest. It was like, it plays mind games with you massively. But
the thing is, I actually had a regular view right at the beginning. I had some guy that used to watch me. I can't remember his name completely, but I know it began with Fear, and it was like a clan name, I think, and it was he watched my streams.
Oh shit! I remember Fear. I remember him.
And yeah, he used to watch my stream since I had like 30 viewers and 30 followers. Sorry, 30 viewers. I wish, but you know, like about 30 followers, and he'd always be there, pretty much almost every stream, I guess. And then he just disappeared. And then he became like, he was really helpful in the chat and stuff like that. And you know, we became all right mates. And I gave him a mod sword because he was the only mod. That. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll like, you know, he can be a mod. He helped out for a while, and then he just disappeared. And then, like, this is the kind of immature people that you'd have in your chat, because he came back like a year later and was like, "Oh, bro, do you remember me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, where's my mod sword?" And I was like, "Bro, you disappeared for like a year." And he was like, "Oh, sorry, like, you know, I had like family issues and all stuff." And I was like, "Oh, that's you know, that's understandable, but as a moderator, I need to know if you're not going to be around, you know what I mean?" So it's like,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm more than happy like to give, like, if a moderator disappears for ages, I'm more than happy to give their moderator sword back if they start helping out again.
Obviously, they're not going to keep it; they've got to earn it.
He came back from then. He actually unfollowed me, I think, that day.
Oh, Jesus, didn't take it well then.
Yeah, because I had no followers that day, and I noticed that I lost one. So.
Oh. Well, that's kind of. I'm looking forward to moving into the next part in a minute. But yeah, so I generally did all right with Minecraft, and obviously built up followers and viewership and all that stuff on both YouTube and streaming. And it just got to a point where I just kind of this year actually. So I've been playing Minecraft 3 years on my channel. And I just got to a point where I was just like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. And this was May this year. I just can't do it. When did you get to the point where you were like, this is it now? This is it. This is the. I feel like I need to pull the plug and walk away from it.
Oh, that was when I realized that I was getting nowhere with Minecraft. It was so dead. A lot of people dislike Minecraft. They started to dislike Minecraft, and it was just...
Yeah, there's always been a bit of a buzz for that.
Yeah, it was kind of boring, and and yeah, so I started playing Black Ops 3, and that pulled in just as many immature, but also pulled in a few more like mature audiences. But yeah, it was. I don't know. It was when
I pulled start of this year, end of last year.
Nah, it was a long time ago. I mean, I've been back on TipHerAFish longer than a year now, man.
So you stopped playing it over a year ago, really?
I noticed that when I kept resubscribing to someone. I've noticed that I've been. I think it's 13 months was my last resubscription.
Yeah.
And even then, it was like a month before I subscribed to him. So it's been like at least 13 months. I know that, and even before that, I stopped playing Minecraft. You know what I mean? I played on my previous account for about 3 months. I think it might have been.
Yeah.
Which was just Black Ops. I think just mostly Black Ops. Mostly zombies. I think I did very well on zombies on my TipHerAFish account when it came back to it.
Yeah.
I actually started growing on zombies, and I actually got kind of sort of known in the zombie community. It was kind of cool, to be honest. I actually was kind of part of a community that wasn't, you know.
Wasn't you a mod for someone called Rod? Sorry, like
Broke my rod. Yeah,
Yeah.
he became he became a news he became a news streamer called Solus XP. But then he decided he was going to focus on his real life job. And
He did make a comeback to Twitch, didn't he, on a different account though?
yeah, which was Solus XP. But he I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, no, I was a mod for him, and yeah,
He was really good at it. I really liked his stream, and it was like perfect. It's like as soon as I ended streaming, you go to his stream and watch him do high rounds. I loved it. I did. He should have kept going. Definitely.
Yeah, so that's sort of when I started to pull the plug a lot on Minecraft, was when I started to become a part of a different community, which I enjoyed. Which was Black Ops 3. I mean, it came with the small 12-year-old kids, but it also came with the people that actually genuinely wanted to have fun and play around and play some zombies. You know what I mean? I gained a bunch of followers and got a bunch of new viewers and stuff, which is really cool and
refreshing.
Yeah, it was nice. So that's when I realized Minecraft's not doing it for me. And then I got bored, so I made a new account. I can't remember if I played on TipHerAFish. I can't remember if it was that or I went over to Fossilized Raptor, which was, I think I went straight to Black Ops 3, I think, from that account.
Yeah.
For about, I think it was like maybe 2 months, and then I went to a different account. I can't remember what it was called, something werewolf or something like that. And it's like a really cringe ass name. And
wasn't it like Wolf Sniper for some reason? I've got that in my head.
Nah, definitely not. I'm not that cringe, man.
360 Wolf No Scope Sniper.
420 blaze it. No, no, it was, and then about 3 months worth of Black Ops and zombies and stuff like that, I think. And then I came over to TipHerAFish again, and I started playing Black Ops 3 zombies. And then I think I discovered Siege, and I decided I'd buy it. I was literally like, fuck it, 28 quid it was worth it, definitely worth it. Yeah, it was really cool. I caught up with some of the updates. I think there was one more update before season 2 came out. So, I caught up with all of that, and I started that, and that was my route. That was what TipHerAFish made a comeback as, and I was a completely different person. But, I'd have my Minecraft viewers coming in on, oh, why don't you play Minecraft anymore? And I'm like, well, I don't fucking like it and all this, and they just give me shit, and I'm just like, yo, I don't like it, leave me alone.
Yeah, it's a very important thing. If you're playing a game, you got to be able to enjoy it, sort of thing, and that's like I could easily go into for like my side of it. It's like when I decided to come back to streaming, all I got hailed with straight away was, are you playing Minecraft? Are you going to do a season 5 and all that stuff? It's like, if you remember on my Let's Play video, I said I'm going to take a break, I need to walk away from this game, and honestly within the first like 2 weeks of me back streaming, I had everyone kind of going, I'm going to be supporting you, Dane. This was the Minecraft community, like, I'm going to be supporting you, I'm happy you're back, I don't care whatever game you're playing, I will stand by your side. And
that was me, man.
Oh yeah, that was you. And literally after a week, I was like playing Siege, because that's the game I fucking absolutely love. I've got nearly 160 hours on the game.
Yeah, I remember when you came back onto Siege. I was kind of stoked about that, because it was a game that I'd sort of built my channel on, and like, I wouldn't say I'm a shit player. I'd say I'm a mediocre player. I'm like, I was going to compare it to football, but to be honest, everyone's shit nowadays. So it's like, yeah. So I would say I'm a great player. If I play my best, I'm definitely worth a plat. But
when he plays shit, he plays copper style.
Nah. If I play bad, I play like a gold. So I'm an average. I'm actually like, it's more of a casual. I'm more of a casual skilled player. Not literally the game mode casual, but you know what I mean. Like, I play it quite casually. I'm quite competitive when I really want my rank. So it's, yeah. So I was really kind of stoked about you playing it, which was kind of cool, because because like you said, we were in the same stream, like group, team, whatever you want to call it. I won't call it much of a team, but Yeah, it was like a group and yeah,
yeah, we kind of started Minecraft together. Then obviously, I didn't really know you were doing Siege. It's not like I copied you. I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna start playing because it was a game I really enjoyed.
Everyone started playing Siege. It was kind of cool, and yeah, I didn't even know you had Siege at the time. And
yeah, I remember having it. I was streaming it.
I remember you uploading a video, and then I was like, oh yeah, we got to play sometime. And then you came back to Twitch and you were streaming it, which was cool. And because the thing is, me and you were like the only ones that would do PS4 Minecraft in our stream team.
Yeah.
Everyone else would just ridicule us for not having a PC and not playing Minecraft PC and all of that. Well, you had a PC, but you never played PC Minecraft, so people would literally just be like, oh, they'd look down on you, and then that would definitely, that's a disadvantage. Is not a lot of people want to see that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like at the same time, it's like when you did look on the category of Minecraft, it's like you did see many PS4 streamers. You only saw a handful of people. It was mainly all PC and modded.
They were like 12-year-old kids with a chat up on the screen, and they wouldn't know what they were doing. You'd hear loads of noise in the background, like dogs like screeching, and, like people shouting, and he'd be sitting there talking to his mate with a mic that echoes. And
I'll honestly tell you a funny story. I finished streaming one night and literally was just hanging out, random browsing on Twitch, and I was looking in the Minecraft category. And when did this kid stream? I'm just going to see what he was doing. He looked about, say, like 9, 10. And this troll literally came into his stream. He was playing PC Minecraft, and he was saying, "Oh, lad, your PC's a bit acting up. What you want to do is go into your option files and basically delete System 32."
Yeah.
Thing is, though, he was like, "I don't understand what you got to do," and got his mum, I think it was. She came back in the room and explained to the troll, explained to the mum what you have to do to fix System 32. And literally, she had the folder on the screen, System 32, hit delete, the stream went dead. Honestly, it was just like, wow. It was the best thing I've witnessed in the Minecraft category.
To be honest, I feel bad, but I can't really sympathize too much with the guy because he's really young, and you shouldn't really be on Twitch for that.
Exactly that. Is that I think you have to be 13.
I think you should be 13 to watch, and then 16 minimum age to actually stream. I mean, to be honest, there are more mature people, but I feel like it's less risk of because if you go to like a 16-year-old go, oh yeah, delete System 32 off your computer, you're just kind of like, bruh, if you don't Google the, System 32, if you don't Google that, then you're an idiot. You are kind of an idiot, sort of like 16-year-old. You kind of do need to get off of Twitch. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. It was just a bit of a weird one seeing that. As like, yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying with the age thing. But what was I saying? Yeah, go back to what I was just saying about being back after a week of streaming. And I just started getting like messages straight away. Is like these people saying they'll stand by me, whatever games I'm going to be playing, I will stand by you. And all straight away was, when you're going to be starting Minecraft again, because that's why I've been hanging around. I don't really care for Siege. I want to play Minecraft. When are you going to play it? It's like I said, I'm on a break. What I play it maybe whenever I want to play it again. I don't know. I might never want to play it again. Which I probably will one day, but not in a minute. And that's when I started finding the viewership started dropping. It just started dropping, and the people who were like in my stream for the first week with crazy hours building up, lurking and stuff like that was insane. I appreciated it massively, especially when I came back. But I was like I remember after the first month, this thing stuck in my brain. I think it's like 2 months. Sorry, literally hit start stream and saying. Guy came in my chat, typed in !game, find out what game I'm playing, and he literally typed, "Fuck this game, I'm out of here." And it's kind of like, you're a guy who said to me, "You'll stand by me when I'm come back, and you don't care what game I'm playing as long as I'm me as a person, I'm back streaming." And it's just kind of like, it just showed them the immaturity of that young person. I was just like, I won't be saying any usernames or anything like that, but it's just like, you said you missed me as a streamer. You don't care about the game, but from the feeling I just got, it was like, oh, it was all about the game with that particular user and a variety of users from Minecraft, because they did only care about the game, and it did make me feel like shit. And it's like, honestly, like today he came in my stream today. I won't say his name again. He went, "Hi Dane, do you remember me?" And I looked at him, and first thing came back to my head, just typing that exclamation mark game, fuck this, I'm out of here. And I was just like, I don't want to talk to you because
You should have been like, wait, who are you? I don't know who you are. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not that kind of person. If I remember someone, I will be honest. If I don't remember them, I'll be like, sorry, I don't. There's a lot of people coming to the channel.
I'm brutally honest on Twitch. That's the thing. Is someone came into my stream and they're like they were being a dick to people, and then he was like, and then he came back the next day. He's like, yeah, do you remember me? I was like, yeah. I was like, I remember all the shit you say. If you start saying that sort of shit again, you're just gonna get banned, or like. If someone's being a dick on Twitch, I will just simply straight up and be like, yo, you're a dick. Like, I don't care if they're a streamer or whatever. They could be a verified partner. If they're a dick in my chat, I will happily tell them, you know, you're being a dick, fuck off, get out of my chat, or I'm gonna ban you. Like, I'm brutally honest, man. I will be brutally honest. I'm brutally honest on Twitter. People can't handle honesty. That's the thing. Especially in the Minecraft community. If you're saying, like, if there's a little kid coming to like your stream, like, oh yeah, can I join? You're like, no, sorry, it's a private world. And they're like, oh, I want grief. And you're like, I don't care if you want grief. It's a private world. And then they're like, oh, there's no need to be rude. I'm like, it's kind of, I'm not being rude, man, but you're the one, you know, you're the one coming into a random person's stream asking to join them. When they say no, you're like, you gotta just keep going on. You just accept the word no. Like, you can't, like, especially when people come in and don't do it for, do you know what, right? I have to admit, I have met some people that have gone, like, you know, like they come in and say, oh, like on Siege, I've actually met more mature people that do this. It's like, oh yeah, they come in and go, oh, can I join? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not playing with viewers right now. But like, you know, when the PS friends list was broken at the time, I couldn't really invite anybody.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, yeah, sorry, I can't, you know, bring viewers into the game. But if you want to follow and we can play some other time when it's fixed, and you know, they're like, oh yeah, sure, that's perfectly fine. They was like, oh, I was going to follow anyway before I even joined. And I was like, yeah, that's the sort of thing you'd expect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was like, oh, I know this, and you probably know this as well. It's like, obviously, I'd say the Minecraft age is definitely between, say, like 7 to about 12, 13.
Oh man, you see some immature adults, so that's the problem.
Yeah, you get that in them in there as well, time to time. So maybe like people in there like 17, 16.
Like me and my friend, right? We were literally just going to this guy's stream, and he started getting really rude. And I was, like I said, I'm brutally honest. I will come out and say whatever was on my mind. And he was talking about how we were sad, and I was like, yo, bro. You're sitting there playing Minecraft on a Saturday night. Like, what the fuck? And I was like, you can't exactly call us sad. And he was like, this is my job. And I was like, that's my point. Your job is to literally play Minecraft and you're playing it on a Saturday night, and you're calling us sad because we came in and we literally simply made one little joke. We literally made one joke about Minecraft being crap, and the guy took it so offensively, and then he banned us. That's the kind of thing. Like, you go into a Minecraft community, they can't take a joke. They're so sensitive. Like, I'm not gonna put any names out here, but you know, you see a lot of fucking shit on Twitter from like ex-Minecraft streamers, or you know, people that you know still stream Minecraft. They're very fucking sensitive people, and they can't take criticism whatsoever.
No, not at all. Definitely, that's definitely one thing I do want to touch on in a moment is about this guy who does Minecraft, because I want to talk about a certain thing in that cat, what he said on Twitter about 2 weeks ago, and I've been talking to people about it, and everyone's kind of gone, yep, definitely fucking agree to it. But it's kind of like with the whole the age range of Minecraft, it's very immature and stuff like that. I was fully aware of it, and I will admit I could be immature at times, but I could be level-headed when it comes down to like certain stuff. And
yeah, like I will literally make a sexual innuendo or joke because I'm that immature, but I'd never go into a stream and be like, causing shit for no reason. Like, if I make a joke and you get offended, it's just kind of like, yeah, all right, I'll accept that and I'll apologize. But the fact is, if you're gonna be a dick about it, like the thing is, if someone tells a joke that I find quite offensive, I'm thinking, oh, that's not funny. You shouldn't say shit like that. And then if they go, oh, I'm sorry, I'm like, okay, it's fine. Just don't say shit like that again. These are the kind of people that you go and make a joke and they're like, oh, go away, you're sad, you're a sad little kid, you know, you need to go kill yourself and all this, and you're just like, what the fuck? And then he was like, and he called me sad. He was like, you're in a Minecraft chat, and I was like, bro, of course I'm sad, but the fact is you're calling us sad when you're playing Minecraft on a Saturday night and you're using the excuse it's your job. Like, it's not your job to play Minecraft, it's your job to stream in general.
Yeah, I'll say viewership and stuff like that can also, in fact, obviously impact obviously how much money you make and all that stuff. With subscriptions and stuff like that. Was he partnered?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously he was
pretty big. I'd say he was the top category of Minecraft. Since Minecraft's a dead ass game, it's not very hard to be in the top category. But you know,
no, not these days. I think like these, when I always say it's about 2,500, maybe 3,000 viewers.
If you picked up enough viewers in originally and they keep coming back, then you're always going to be in the top category. You're always going to be in the top few streamers in Minecraft.
It's definitely an easy one to kind of grow in a way, but this is why we're just like talking about now. Is like what comes with it and the downside to it of like stopping, doing Minecraft and then deciding to stop. But
yeah, go on.
I was just literally just saying, it's like the going from like doing that and switching over to like say Rainbow Six Siege is like, I know there's a young audience on Siege. I'm fully aware of that. It's like I've got people in my stream. I can just like kind of sense by the way they type, and they've told me themselves. And obviously speaking to them, like they're young. But the thing is with them, I will say 1 out of 10. You might get one immature one coming into the stream and going, fuck you sort of thing, let me join. But 9 out of 10 of them are mature as hell, they understand and everything like that. I found there's more of the mature side of the like younger kids, like 13, 14, 15 in that category, which I really am like loving. Have you found that?
I mean, I've had, like you said, there's like a couple of immature people. I mean, I've had some really immature people. Like, someone came in and goes, like they started for some reason, like, they were like, oh yeah, I'm Diamond, and then obviously, you know, Will being Will, so it's like, oh yeah, show me your account. And he was like, oh, I'm not gonna let you add me. I don't add random people. He's like, I don't want to add you. He's like, I just want to check if you know, I just want to verify that you're Diamond. You know what I mean? Because if you're gonna go in and brag about being Diamond, you may as well verify. And this guy's like, oh, I'm not gonna give you my PS. I'm not gonna. It's like, you're all fucking idiots and all this. And he just starts on everyone. You know, he starts on Will. I think he started on Jamie, and then like he started on me, and then he just called me a fat prick, and I was like, bruh, what the fuck? You can't even see me. What? You just assume that you just assume, and then I was just like, you're just assuming my weight now. This is just what the fuck. And he was like, and then he was going off on one, and then basically, you know, me being me, I just shut the kid down, you know, and then eventually he was like, oh, I'm sorry for everything I said, and I was like, you know, it's fine. It's just I don't appreciate the way you were treating my moderators.
But that's like only like once in a blue moon. Like I had a say I didn't have it today really. I had like say on Monday I think I did. I had someone coming in going, I'm a diamond, blah 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 blah. You're shit because you're a gold. It's kind of like, well, I'm only technically one under you in a way. You're only just slightly higher than me. No, it's diamond, plat, isn't it? And then gold. Yeah, so I'm not that far off you.
But
it's not always all the time. It's only like every now and then. Compared to like say when you play Minecraft, let's compare to say the two games. So if you play Minecraft, somebody asks you to join your game, what would you say, and what would a response be?
Well, see, on Minecraft, it's different because they've had like follower worlds, you know, and stuff like that, and like things like worlds dedicated followers, because that was back when I would add people. I was more than happy to add people and just invite them.
I'd
But
say,
a lot of the time I was doing my mega builds on my private world, and I'd be like, oh yeah, they'd be like, can I join? I'm like, yeah, I'm in a private world. They'd either not respond at all, not follow, not say anything, or they'd be like, oh yeah, I won't grief, I won't do this, or someone even once told me to go kill myself because I said no.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
I've actually had that kind of that sort of thing happen to me, and it's like, it's just so sad. Like, I mean, I've had some people going, like, I was like, oh, it's a private world. I do have follow worlds, you know, for people that want to play on it, and if you play on it, it's your own risk that, you know, you're gonna get griefed and all of this.
Yeah.
And you know, I've had some people that have been like, oh yeah, that's reasonable, fair enough. And I mean, I get a lot of that on Siege, like, oh yeah, that's understandable, I understand, and all of this.
Yeah.
Like the whole adding thing, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, you'll get 50 hours in a stream. It's not hard. It's really not hard to do. You know, I stream 4 hours and admit, like, basically pretty much most of the time. Like, as of recently, I haven't already, but you know, now.
Yeah, Brad.
Now I will, because I'm, you know, I'm ahead of everything. I can start doing it again.
Yeah.
You know, 4 hours. What's that? That's 10 streams for 40, and then what? Like another 3 hours, and that's 50. 3 streams. That's another 50. That's 52 hours.
Yeah, it's easy to build up.
30, there's 13 streams, and that's literally 2 weeks worth of streams.
Yeah, and
that's not hard to do. Like, that means you're basically a regular then. Do you know what I mean? You deserve you deserve the ad. And you know, I've had some people going, "Oh, that's just stupid. It's just stupid. You might as well just add people. What's the point? You're not gonna get followers." Someone tried to question me. He's like, "I'm not being funny or nothing, but you're not going to gain any followers or new viewers if you don't add them." And I'm like, sorry, mate, but you've got 0 followers and like 1 view from where someone's obviously gone onto your channel.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I'm not, yeah, but I don't stream. And I was like, well, if you don't stream and you're not bigger than that current streamer, you can't give any advice. You know what I mean? Like, I've actually been asked for advice by a bigger streamer, but that's because it's something that I've done and they haven't.
Yeah.
So that's different. Do you know what I mean? But I'm like, bro, I mean, this works so far. People understand. Some people don't. Some people don't. You know, the sort of people that don't understand are the people that watch from their PlayStations. That watch probably don't even know what Twitch actually is. Do you know what I mean? It's like the sort of people that actually name their Twitch after their PSN names. So it's kind of like that.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
And it's kind of stupid, and you just sitting there thinking like, what is the point in that? So it's like, but you know, with Minecraft, it's just so hard to just be like, oh yeah, you can't join, and then them stick
go on at you. Because
like I said, it was originally from PS4 when the Twitch app wasn't out on PS4, so it was like live from PlayStation. So mostly it was PlayStation viewers that would want to play, and then you'd be like, no, so but okay, then skip to the next stream. You know what I mean? And asked to play and all of this. So it was just kind of stupid. So like, you know, I'd get some fucking ridiculous responses. But I get a lot more positive responses from Siege, and you know, even COD and any game that I play now. Like Fortnite. You know, someone goes, "Can I join?" I'm like, to be honest, man, I don't really want to play with viewers because, you know, I don't want to have to rely on you.
Yeah.
And then you know, you fail and then feel bad because, you know, I've had that before. Like, someone's failed at Siege and then they've been like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then they do something really stupid and you just kind of like, you're a bit disappointed.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a dick, you know, because not everyone's up to, like, you know, everyone's your skill levels. You don't want to be a dick, but then they're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna leave," and then they just feel guilty, and then they're just like, "Okay."
Yeah,
you lose out on a viewer because they feel like, you know, they don't want to come back.
Yeah.
Because they feel like you don't like them or something like that, and it's kind of like that, and that's what I mean. Like on Fortnite, it's like, because plus I don't want to add people. So, you know, if I could invite them, I probably would. I'd do, you know, like a you know, stupid like little squads now and then, stuff like that. But it's hard. It's hard now. You know, Siege is probably the easiest game ever to do it with, because, you know, I can search the name, invite them.
Yeah.
So, you know,
like
Minecraft.
Only
Yeah,
way
responses for Minecraft is ridiculous, and you would know that yourself.
Yeah, so it's kind of like when I was like playing Minecraft, it was kind of like just some of the stuff I would get with it. It's kind of like it wasn't that kind of like it was really like say I'm playing Siege and compared to Minecraft. So like Minecraft, I'd say somebody join my game. I'd be like, hey, can I join your world? I'd be like, sorry, my game's full at the moment, but feel free to hang around. I'll let you know thing. And they'll just get really mad. It's like, well, I was here before this person. It was like, well, not really. You just said you just joined and said hi and all that. And it was like, well, technically I was lurking. It was like, not really, because I'm always watching the viewer list and all that stuff. And they just get really angry, really toxic towards me. And it was just like, I mean, compared to, say, Siege, I can just go, oh, sorry, I've got a full squad at the moment. But if you hang around... you're welcome to come and join, or if not, drop a follow, come and join me another day. And no worries, mate, I understand, because there's only 4 spots available and you've got this many people in your stream, understandable. And it's kind of like it's so much more simple, and you don't get the shit like you normally do. Is like people understand on Siege, but Minecraft just seemed to like, I have about 10,000 spots available. And it's kind of, well, don't you understand, there's only 8 spots available. One of them's taken by me, obviously being host, but then so many spots available for everyone. And it's kind of like...
Yeah. I get what you mean, like... But no, the thing is, right, it was like... There was this guy that always kept considering himself a regular. He seemed to think that he watched my stream all the time. And I don't know what it was. It was like COD or Siege or something. I can't remember. I don't think it was Siege. I think it might have been COD or Minecraft. And... he was like, "Can I join?" I was like, "Sorry, it's a world. You have to be a regular or something like that." And he was like, "I am a regular and all this." And then he'd done the command to check his hours, and he had like 4 hours in the past like 3 months since I had my bot. I'm not gonna like have a go at people for like not watching and stuff, but you can't consider yourself a regular. A regular is someone that actually takes the time out of the day to watch you for at least half an hour. Every now and then, this guy would literally come in like twice a week for like 2 minutes, say hi, and then you ask to join or something, or just like say something and then just leave. And don't think they stick around for your response; they just leave. Do you know what I mean? And,
yeah, I can remember.
And I'm
that.
like now, like I'm just checking now, like I got Shaylee that's fucking over 400 hours in the stream, like my friend Kyle with over 300 hours, and then there's people like. Like even my friend Oscar from my college, he barely comes on Twitch at all, and he's still got more hours than some of the people that I've helped or I've supported or like claim that they're a fucking regular viewer. Do you know what I mean? Like,
what would you say is actually? It's always a million dollar question. What status would you say is like you declare yourself as a regular in like say a stream? Like how many days a week do you have to be there? How many hours do you reckon you have to be to become a regular? Because I'm always intrigued because I have my number in my head.
Well, my thing is literally set. You'll literally become a regular automatically on the bot at 50 hours. I'd say about 50 hours worth of the stream.
50 hours? That's fair, dudes.
Or at least if you come in now and then, say hi, stick around for like 5-10 minutes, and then, like leave, I guess. But announce that you're leaving and all of this sort of stuff. You know what I mean? And it's
build a bit personal connection with you and try to make an effort with the other viewers.
Yeah, like.
It's like get to know each other on like a first day basis. Like, say, like if I came into your stream. I'll get Will going, oh, hey, Dane, and also I'll get Shaylee going, hey, Dane, and obviously I'll get you going, fuck you, Dane, I hate you. But it's kind of like, that's what makes you become a regular, I would say, in like a stream.
Like, I got a friend called Matthew. He's a subscriber on my channel, like my Twitch channel.
Yeah.
He's only literally got like 2 hours in a stream. That's literally the support he showed me. It's like he wants to sub to me. He's got the top top tier. He's donated like 25 quid altogether, I think. And it's mad. Like that guy literally supported me like that, and I'm grateful for that. But like, but you get these people that come in like for like 30 seconds, like once every week, and claim themselves a viewer, like a regular viewer, and stuff like that. And you just think you're not showing any support whatsoever. It's not regular. Like I'm not gonna sit there and think, oh, you're a bad person for not supporting me, but you can't consider yourself a regular. Like me, I will go into someone's stream now and then. If I'm not a regular in their stream, I will not claim myself a regular. But like, if someone goes, "Oh yeah, who are you?" and I'm like, "Oh, I've been here before. I'm not a regular. You probably don't recognize me," and all this sort of stuff.
I could definitely see where you're coming from with that. It's like like what I was saying earlier. It's like obviously when I came back streaming, people were saying they're going to stand by me when I'm back streaming and stuff like that. But obviously they were like hoping deep down I'll do Minecraft after a week. But it's like even like now. Them people don't really come to my stream, but they'll pop in and be like, yeah, I'm like one of the top, I'm one of like the top people here. It's like, not really. If you do a Smash Mouth rank, you're not even in the top 10 of my bot. Because I was looking at the hours earlier on, it's like in my top 5 it's like a guy called Graphics Danny, who's honestly he's been like the top guy who's supported me since I've switched over from Minecraft. Always like lurking streams, always happy to support me. He doesn't talk much, but I appreciate him and just like being there, supporting me. Obviously, you say you got yourself, got Shaylee. I think I got 2 other people, but then there's a bit of a difference between the like 5. I think it's like between 6 and 11 is like within like, say like this 45-hour mark. Then it starts breaking down into like 10 hours, 6 hours, 2 hours, and all that stuff. And it's like them.
I know. Like listen to this, right? We got Shaylee at the top with 419. Yeah. We go down to like 321, down to 289, down to 179, to 159, to 158, to 137, to 111, to 104. Next one after that is 56. After that is 49, and then we go down, so like a couple more. We go down to like 39, and then we go to 20, 18, and then we go suddenly drop from like 18 to 15 to 14 to 12, to like 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then that's like most of the viewers consist of 1 and 2 hours, and then you got this top few
who are solid regulars.
Yeah. And they're the people that you can consider your friends, like, and supportive. Like, even you're rising up through ranks, but you're a lurker. You're a point horse. I don't really appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm saving up for my next bio tweet.
Bro, I'm getting rid of those.
No, I'll buy my tweet. I've got my tweet lined up.
I'm gonna make them more expensive now.
Oh no. You're not doing that. Because if you do, I'll just hack your Twitter instead. But I have all the unlimited tweets in the world I wanted. But I'll have to somehow learn how to do hacking. I don't know how. I'll find a way. But no, it's like definitely like what you're saying there, like numbers there. It's like, it's kind of like if you're like a person who's in a stream, especially like the Minecraft kind of side of stuff. It's like if you haven't been in the stream for so long and you're like, fair enough, you're like maybe like an old school viewer, but you classify as like you're the most supportive and the most like you are a regular. It's like the hours say it all. The hours say it all about the user, and I mean it's definitely activity as well. It's like, I would love to like I know like people like to like while they're playing games or doing real life stuff, but like my regulars, my top ones.
I think yeah. Like I get what you mean. Lurkers are supporters, but the most supportive people are the people that are regular and keep the chat active. They're the biggest supporters. I'm not even talking about like subs or donations. I'm talking about these people are the biggest supporting people in your stream and the people that keep your chat active, keep it active, make people want to talk. Because the more chatters, then the more people think, oh, I want to get in on this. I want to get in this conversation. I'm more like I sometimes we have like debates on my channel. You know what I mean? We have a little a little debate that could take us about half an hour to sort of resolve, sort of make a point, and all of that. So like a lot of people can get in and add their opinion. Everyone's opinion is is
It's
welcome,
allowed.
but like if it offends, if you're doing it, if it just genuinely offends someone, or it's just completely narrow-minded, like basically, if we're having a debate and someone starts arguing and they have like no evidence or no argument to back it up, that's when we sort of end the debate and think, all right, you're just causing an argument now. So it's just like that's the sort of thing that I wouldn't do. So that's the sort of thing that sort of ruins it. But if you're having like a friendly debate, it could end up getting people in. It might get like a lurker in to sort of, oh, I want to get in on this. I want to make my point across. I want to provide some evidence to back up this, this argument. Stuff like that. So that I think those are the people that make your channel up, or the people that watch your channel and talk. The lurkers help. The lurkers are the ones that maintain your viewership, which is a massive support. And then you got the people that come into your that also maintain your viewership and maintain your chat, like your chat activity, which is probably the biggest supportive, the supporters. Sorry. In your stream,
Massively, definitely. I can definitely agree on that. Obviously, because obviously a streamer can only do so much, and obviously hopes for a response back from the viewership, and then people who do respond to you, like it's like meet me halfway, they meet you halfway, and it's kind of like boom, sorted, and you kind of like get the conversation flowing, get a chat moving up, and all that stuff, which was kind of a thing. It was on Minecraft. It's like sometimes it gets a bit it get busy at time to time, but not too crazy. It was kind of just more just like, can I have diamonds, or can someone stole my stuff? Can you kick that person and all that stuff? That's all my chat would normally consist of, which was just so annoying.
Yeah. I get exactly what you mean. Like, people just like, oh yeah, like when I had my follower world, I had like somebody on there and they would just sort of build, and then I don't know, they'd build really close to you or something, or they'd follow you around, and you're just like, yo, just go do your own thing, and they're just like, okay, and then they go and get all these materials and stuff, and they're sort of like, oh yeah, do you want some diamonds and all of this, and it's just kind of like, appreciate that, but no, I'm gonna get my own and stuff, and then they start like sort of following you around, chucking diamonds at you, and you just think that's just kind of patronizing, really. I know it's supposed to be like kind and like thoughtful, but it's just kind of, it is patronizing a little bit.
Definitely, and it's just it's a bit kind of meh.
Oh yeah, I've had two kids arguing. He was like, oh, they were killing each other, and one of them actually like got killed, and he was like, oh, he killed me for no reason. He's stolen all my stuff. Can you kick him? Can you kick him? Can you kick him? And I was like, what's going on? And this other guy was just like, oh, he stole from my chest and stuff. And then I was like, oh. And then you just think, oh, I don't know who to believe. And then like,
it's a hard one to do.
The kind of person that you can believe are the people that don't just rage when you accuse them of it. Like this kid was like, oh, he stole my stuff. I know in the end he did actually steal his stuff from his chest. He was like, oh, he stole my stuff, which is why I killed him. And I was like, did you steal his stuff? And he was like, no, I didn't fucking steal his stuff. He was like, fuck. He was like, fuck you and all of this, and just going off on one. I was like, yo, calm down. I simply asked you a question. Did you steal his stuff? All you had to do is say yes or no. And if you said yes, I'd just tell you to give it back, and then, live in peace and harmony. Like, but it's so immature, man. That's what I gave up on. I was immature as well. Like, when you play Minecraft, you're kind of immature a little bit, and then you just sort of grow up. Like, I was quite offended by a lot of things, people trying to critique me and shit like that. And I just grew up and just sort of thought, what the fuck, man? Why am I whinging about this? Like,
yeah,
it could be worse. People aren't saying I'm a fucking absolute terrible. If people are saying I'm a terrible streamer, that's usually because I've pissed them off or they're just being a dick.
Yeah.
But people are genuinely like, oh, you should do this, try this out, like, maybe interact with chat a bit more. Then I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll give it a go. Like, now with Fortnite, it's very hard to keep an eye on your chat because you just kind of want to survive the whole. You want to survive the whole entire game, like the whole entire match, and it's so hard to do that and look at chat and finish the match. So I mean, I'm trying to, I do keep up. That's more what my Twitch is about. I like to interact with the viewers, make sure it's entertaining for them. Make sure I see how they're doing. And if they're not doing good, you know, you just gotta be like, oh yeah, it's all good. You're here now. It's all gonna be good.
Give them a big hug. But
Yeah.
where you were just saying about the raging side of stuff when like you didn't know who to believe, I've got one here for you. So this was a thing I introduced, was Game Whispers. You could subscribe, you get a priority to play games. I did add like a little perk, so if you messaged me half an hour before, you can reserve your spot. And this guy, I can't remember his full name, but he's not around. He's not been around for years. His name was like username was like blah 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 Hero, and I used to refer to him as Hero. He was also a subscriber. Always like came on the world, super friendly, came on like a regular stream and all that stuff. But suddenly one day, a massive flip. Literally, he was like stealing stuff. He was killing people, and he was trying to be the innocent one in the thing. I was just like, dude, I've got about 4 people saying you're doing this, you're stealing stuff, and he went on the biggest tantrum ever. And I went to Twitter DMs, had to kind of explain to him like why he was banned, and where I went on the Game Whisk, cancelled his Game Whisk subscription. Because I didn't want to keep on receiving money for someone who's not getting obviously their sub perks. And it was just like what came from it is like someone who was like a regular, but I think it was like a 12 or something like that, maybe 11. But it's the fact he flipped and lost his shit, and that kind of shit really fucking annoyed me. And it's like when I did my season 4, I started letting people on my world through Discord. And I had this one guy come on. I was like, there cannot be no way this can be a problem now. People moaning about things being stolen out of chests, people getting killed. And it happened within like the second session I did. Somebody came on, stole like someone's iron, and bitterness was just started. I was like, it's really fucking me off. And this is where it started spiraling down for season 4 for me. It was just the thing that came with it. But the thing I was going to just ask you, what was it? Was about people obviously asking you about stealing side of stuff. Where did you like stand on that policy? Did you like tell your viewers to hide your stuff?
Yeah, or put
it like an ender chest.
A lot of the time it was like it was ender chest was a big thing. I said always I was gonna start making a I don't know, I was gonna start making sort of like a way of, I don't know, it's like explaining. I was just gonna be like, yeah, I was gonna like, because obviously like now and then I was gonna have an ender chest in a building, and you know I was gonna build it out of like bedrock. I was gonna go and build out of bedrock, put an ender chest in there.
Yeah.
And then only I can access it from, you know, like from inside, and then I'd like, I don't know, I'd teleport someone to me or whatever, like, or I'd build the ender chest, and then like if someone wanted to, you know, say like go into the ender chest, I'd sort of go up there and teleport, you know, into this place.
Yeah.
Like teleport them, and then I'd be like, yeah, give them the ender chest. And I thought, nah, it's just gonna be too awkward. I'd have to go back and go back. Nowadays, it's a lot easier. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But like, yeah. So then I thought, all right, so screw it. I'll just get an ender chest. So I was like, all right, what I recommended, I gave everyone an ender chest to start with. Like,
yeah.
I'd always have like a bunch of ender chests. And I'd be like, all right, take this. When you find your base, when you set up, put this in your base. And the thing is, it was like it's like a free for all now, right? You know, no one's allowed to go near spawn. No one's allowed to build new spawn. And I will be going back now and then on my own on the server, checking around spawn, making sure no one's around. No one's building around spawn. So if you are, then your base is getting destroyed and all your stuff's getting taken away from you.
Yeah.
So and then and no spawn killing, that was a big thing as well. And basically, I turned all the maps off. So wherever you went, you know,
You couldn't see them.
yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's such a weird kind of one because it was like I'd constantly tell people before joining, please hide your stuff. Heavily like lay it into like YouTube videos, but like please hide your stuff when you join the world. Make a chest, hide it far away, so people will not find it. Obviously, don't put it in the common spot underneath your bed in your house because that's the most iconic place people will look. And people would not do that. It's like they'll just leave it in an open chest like diamonds, iron, coal, and they'd be like, "Thingy stole my things." Like, did you not hide it? It's like, no. I was like, I can only do so much as a streamer. Also, I can't be monitoring everyone 24/7.
I think the only thing I ever stole off that world that I got invited to by you was I just stole everyone's like crops. I just kept breaking their crops and taking all of them and just making. But I replanted them. But I remember this kid who was being a dick to me in the chat. And he had this whole wheat farm, this massive wheat farm. He was waiting ages apparently for it to just grow, and I just destroyed all that shit and just made a shit ton of bread. That's literally the only thing I'd ever steal. Like, and then one of your viewers gave me some iron and stuff. And then some, like, I had this iron armor, and some guy was like, "Oh, you stealing iron or something?" And I was like, "Bro, what the hell? I just got in here." And he was like, "How did you get that? How did you get this?" And I was like, "You do understand, right, that I am actually friends with people that are on this game.
Yeah.
They're giving me this stuff so I can start off and this." And then I built this little, I built a little dirt house next to this kid's fucking place, and he got pissed off. He actually, I think he complained about it to you, but the chat was actually quite active that day, so you didn't see it, and I was just kind of sitting there with a
I think
shitty
I can kind of
grin on my
remember
face.
that because was it on season 2, World?
I think it might be season 3.
Season 3.
Yeah,
Possibly, maybe.
I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
I do remember something like that is happening, but it's a lot of that as well, especially at bickerings like you're overflowing into my into my where I'm going to be building. Like that's you haven't marked it down, and it's going to like build quicker in a way. Mark it that it's going to be yours. You're going to use it, and like people don't know that you're going to be doing that. It's like when people told me like you should kick that person because they're taking my land. It's like, well, you didn't claim it; it was yours. If you claim it, then people can be like, blah. But it's so annoying with that kind of shit. But it's kind of, it's got a lot to it. There's a lot to it. But one thing, I don't know if you ever got this, when you like added people when you first started doing Minecraft, or generally it's like your ex like people you used to play with on Minecraft. Say you're playing, say Call of Duty. Did you ever used to get messages saying, "Get off that game, you're a Minecrafter, and play Minecraft with me"? Did you ever get that kind of message?
Yeah, in stream I did. I had I was playing back at 3.
In your personal time, did you get that in your personal time though? Ever?
I think I might have. Yeah, I think someone was like, they was like play Minecraft, and I was like, no, I don't play Minecraft anymore. And it was like, they're like, why not? And I was like, because I find it boring. And then he was like, well, fuck you then. And then just like, I was like, the fuck? And he just like deleted me. I was like, okay then. Like, what the fuck is this?
It's so weird on how people expect you, because obviously, I built myself up. I'm classify was I don't know if I still am or not. I don't know which category I put myself in now. Was a Minecrafter. I don't really see myself as that now. I try obviously more like maybe like a seed streamer or a bit of a variety, because I am trying my best to add a bit more to the mix at the moment. But it's kind of like you get named obviously in the the Minecrafter. You're a Minecrafter you should be doing this. And it's just like the fact I was like, what, on my day off I wasn't making videos, I wasn't I think it's before I was streaming actually. And a guy missed out on a couple of days before an opportunity to join the world through my Discord, and he sent me a message saying, "Sorry, dude, I wasn't able to join Sunday to play Minecraft, but could I join now?" I was like, "Sorry, dude, I'm not hosting it until blah blah blah. But make sure you're on Discord at this time. I'll be hosting it again." And he went, "But you're a Minecrafter." I was like, "Yeah, but I'm playing this game." I think it was like playing Call of Duty at the time or something like that. And he was like, "Get up," and he just ended up going really aggressive. He was like, "Get off that fucking game. You're a Minecrafter, and I want to play on your world now." And I was just like, "What the fuck?" And I ended up removing the person, or blocking the person, and removing them. Then I think they did join my Discord and try to be like chummy. I was like, "Fuck you," in a way, and didn't invite them to the world again. And it was just being a massive dick. And it's like, that kind of shit is not cool. It's like, fair enough for you in a stream, but respect somebody's, like, if they're playing a different game, like, don't be like, "I want you to be playing this game." Just kind of respect it. It's like, "Oh, they're not playing it today. Maybe ask them how they're playing it." But don't go on and just like going, "Oh, play this game now," demanding shit. It's like,
yeah. I mean, every streamer hates that, I think.
it's fucking horrible. It's like, for me, it's like,
a lot of people even make rules like, don't demand what game you like to play, and it's like, you're more than welcome to ask, like, "Oh, can you play this at some point?" And then I'll give you an answer. But if you're like, "Oh, play this," I'm like, fuck off.
yeah, it's a horrible thing. So I've made it a chat rule: don't demand me to play different games. I've got an actual command set up. It's like especially much
To be honest, man, I've lost my whole Minecraft community. No one demands any game anymore.
No, this is kind of the way. It's like, for me, I do kind of obviously get it on Siege. Like, I do play it like pretty much like 80% of the time, 90% of the time, and I'm kind of glad that people ask me to play Siege because I enjoy playing it. But it's always nice to have a bit of difference. Like, oh, today I'm gonna play a little bit of Destiny 2, just kind of something a bit different. And yeah, I might have a bit of a quiet stream, less people in, but I'm just kind of playing something different, kind of mix it up for me. I don't get bored or stale of the same game. And it's even with like them, they'll come in and be like, "Oh, are you playing Siege today?" And they'll just be polite, and it's like, "Okay, dude, I'll come back on Tuesday when you're playing it," or I'll tell them to follow me on social media. But it's just kind of like, the fact is, like, within the Minecraft, that particular message was kind of like more like pushing me towards the edge. It's like, I don't want to be receiving messages from someone who I don't know, who's randomly added me on PlayStation, which obviously, in my season 1, I was open to friends requests and all that stuff for many years, but I stopped it this year just because I was getting messages like that from people just going, "Play Minecraft, you're a Minecrafter, get off that fucking game, and I want to play now." And it's kind of like, there's no need for that shit. Just to send a message just saying, "Are you playing today?" Blah blah blah, and be polite about it. Be polite about it. No need to be a dick about it. It's such an annoying thing. I
noticed that when I stopped streaming Minecraft, I lost a lot of streaming friends. A lot of people were like, "Oh, it's like, oh, I would host you and stuff, but you play Black Ops 3 and my viewers don't like that, so it's like, I'm not gonna host you." And it's like, why are you assuming that they hate that? Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's not about. I think that's wrong when it comes to raiding and hosting people on Twitch. It's kind of like,
I host people, right, and I know for a fact that my host probably won't do anything for them, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna think about, you know, showing that support. Like, I noticed I lost a lot of fucking people watching my streams, a lot of completely lot of support. You know, a lot of people basically, I basically felt like a lot of people just didn't think I existed after a while. It was kind of shit, to be honest. It was just,
it's not a nice feeling, mate. I can see where you're coming from with it.
A lot of people I grew away from that community, so basically just lost a lot of, you know, people that I used to watch and people that used to watch me, and, you know, friends. So it's just kind of like, well, whatever, fuck off. If you're not going to support me, then like when we were in that stream thing, the reason I wouldn't call it a team is because I literally got support off of nobody, except from like you and like Joe, which is always Eagles. You know, like you guys supported me and stuff. And then basically the only reason that I wouldn't get support is because I wasn't playing the other games that other people were playing. That, you know, these sort of people were playing like all these RPG games like League of Legends, World of Warcraft, and, you know, all of this sort of stuff. And just because I wasn't sort of playing that, and I didn't even know half the team were. Does that make sense? Like I didn't even know who they actually were.
It's a big thing. Like, I'm part of the stream team now. I'm still learning day by day new members, and it's hard to meet every single person.
Which I think isn't a team. Like it's not a proper team, and
no,
it was only select few that.
It was more of a community thing. It wasn't. I think it's like towards the end they got rid of the team and made it more of a community based thing, which I think they did want to pursue more. But it was just the amount of shit that was coming with it because they wanted to get rid of the team and stuff like that. And that's why it was kind of like it started crumbling away because some people who were in the team and all that stuff were a bit. But it was meant to be more of a community thing. But for me, I think if you're gonna host someone or raid someone, you should host it because you like the streamer and you don't really care about the games. Like for me, I hosted someone tonight on Twitch. They're playing like a new South Park game. But for me, I'm not personally drawn to the South Park game, but I'm hosting them because I know they're an awesome person. I've met them in real life, and they're honestly a freaking awesome person. And they will make you feel welcome in their chat and be friendly. And that's the way I look if you're gonna be support someone and stuff like that. It's like, say if you're playing, say whatever, so Stardew Valley. So I'll happily enough come into your stream because I know you're a good friend. I will happily host you and everything like that. And it's like for me, it's like I think you've Destiny. You haven't really played a lot of it, and you've like come over and like dropped me a host and shown that support. And even though you don't really know what's going on with Destiny because you judge me by who I am, I feel like it should be with the whole kind of thing and not separating the whole community, dividing it in half. And what you're saying is like it's kind of really sad, like you've lost like a lot of friends because they stopped supporting you because you didn't play that particular game anymore.
Yes, it's like the whole watching a streamer for what game they play. Like obviously you discover a streamer based on the game that they play, but doesn't mean you have to stop watching them when they switch a game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and stuff like that. That's what I mean. Like that's different. Like if I found someone through like Siege, I obviously watched them because they played Siege. But if I think they're genuinely a great person, I don't care what game they play. Like obviously, honestly, I can not physically watch a Minecraft stream. I'll happily probably host one. The problem is I can't promise a host on a Minecraft stream because none of my viewers like it as much as me. Like, so like it's like I don't honestly like Minecraft streams. So, and a lot of the time Minecraft streamers aren't on my following list, so I don't really have like Minecraft friends anymore. So it's like I will host a Minecraft streamer if they're a friend of mine and I genuinely know that people can enjoy them. But like things like the thing is like if I follow someone based on that game, like say if I found someone through Siege, I'm gonna watch them play Siege. But if they like switch to something like like I said, Minecraft, I guess I will watch them if I find them funny or anything like that.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But like say if or they switch to like COD, I'll happily watch them play COD as because it's based on who they are. But if they're like if I only enjoy them for their actual gameplay and not their like sort of personality, I will only watch them on that game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like if they're my friend, I will support them like any game that they play pretty much.
Yeah. That's the way it should be, really, because I always find like Twitch is very like divided. It's like top half, like say if you go to like the Minecraft category for example, you'll go in the top half streamers. They're all about the builds, the game. They're about the gameplay. If you go to the bottom half of the streams, obviously you're not going to get fantastic builders. Like I was down there, and I wasn't great at building, but you're going to get interaction.
That's like on Siege. I watch like King George and stuff. For his gameplay, I mean, he's an alright guy, I guess, but his commentary is a little bit boring. I mean, I'm not gonna put that guy down. I like him. I think he's a great Siege player. I just enjoy his I'm enjoying, you know, his gameplay more than, you know, him as a streamer. So that's the only time I'd ever watch him is if he was playing Siege or something like that. But like, say like you play Destiny. I don't mind Destiny. I've never actually hated Destiny or Overwatch. I just chat shit because Destiny and Overwatch have fans that are so dedicated. They get offended by any insult.
Don't fuck about my Destiny, boy. If you fuck about with it, I'm gonna come over your ass and slap you.
This shit, suck my dick. Anyway, but yeah, like, you know, like say if you were playing a game that I really did not care for, I'd still host you. Do you know what I mean? Like, even when Destiny came out, I could have hosted a Siege stream, but you know, I'm not going to because that's not what I'm about.
You're about the person. That which is cute. It's going, oh, I like.
Yeah, most of the time I am about the streamer themselves.
Yeah, I think it's the way it should be. It should be definitely. Sorry, I just got my brain's done a little nummy numb. Yeah, so it's kind of like obviously playing. Obviously, like the Minecraft is like our audiences has evolved. We've talked about is like how it was kind of immature and like how people have been since we've transformed into being like different streamers and content creators. It's kind of like it's kind of different. It's kind of like I'm enjoying this like new turn of the page. Like Minecraft was good. I built up like all that stuff and everything like that, but I kind of happy with like new turn of the leaf. Do you regret? Oh, so you probably don't because you always say you're done with it. But is there any like even like one slight little kind of grudge if you like just kept going with Minecraft a little bit longer? Do you reckon you would still be playing it? Like
no,
growing
no.
from it?
No, because when I was playing it, I wasn't happy, and I told myself, I'm not in this for the views. I'm not in this for the. I'm genuinely in this for the fun. For the fun of it, like that's like, you know, that's that thing about the struggles of Twitch, like, you know, the guest that I wanted to get on.
Yes.
That's the reason I wanted him is because he's probably one of the most passionate streamers that I've ever met, and the guy has struggled so much, and he's still going, which is, you know, what I would like. What the thing is, he keeps going. Like he could have gone back to his original game, you know, which was Clash of Clans, but he does not enjoy that, so he stopped. Yeah. And he was putting in, you know, a hell of a lot more viewers than he gets now, and he's still not going back to that because that's something that I respect. I like that's like you know, you could go back to Minecraft and on your channel and probably pull in like fucking hundreds of views, and you're just not going to do that because you don't enjoy it. Like it's not about what it's about what I enjoy. It's not about what, you know, the viewers just enjoy. Like if a streamer was like, oh yeah, would you guys like to see this? And I'm just like, I wouldn't personally, but I mean, if you know, if you want to stream that game, then you do that. That's you. That's who you are.
Yeah, I can definitely agree to that. It should be that way. But it's like what you were just saying. Like for me, it's like I've openly come out and being as a person. Since like switching over to say, it's like, yep, Minecraft's great to build a viewership with, blah blah blah. And it's like when people have asked me, it's like, will you ever go back to it? It's like, no, at the moment I don't really plan on going back to it. And if I want, and people come in, it's like, but you used to get like 20 to 30 viewers playing that game. It's like, yeah, no, I did, but I'm choosing gameplay and happiness over viewership. It's like I could easily probably like announce on my YouTube channel tomorrow, and be like, hey, gonna be doing a Minecraft Season 5 live streaming on blah blah blah. Obviously, probably the first couple of streams be quiet, but the viewership would come with it probably, and people would be like interested in it, and I could easily kind of set out and be like, oh right, I'm on my way to this many followers, and I'm gonna like cash in and try and earn some money. But I'm not about that. It's like I don't stream for money. I don't stream for viewership. I just want to stream, talk to people, have fun, and that's why I play Siege, Destiny, and all that stuff. And like, why Brad does that as well. Is like plays literally Siege for happiness, and Battle Royale.
Yeah, even Siege that I sort of give up on. That was becoming my, you know, that was becoming my thing. Like Siege was becoming the game that was growing my channel. And yeah, you know, I'm not going to sell out and just play it for the sake of it. Do you know what I mean? It's just not.
It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you as a person, I feel like. Because it's like, there is, obviously, a person we know, I won't drop his name in it, but he's like, he used to play vanilla Minecraft. He switched to modded. Then he just got to a point where it's just like, I'm done with it. I want to play games that I want to play. And I remember when it first started, he was like growing like mad. He was putting in awesome numbers, 100 viewers each stream, and he was just doing so amazing. And he just at suddenly a drop of a thing, he's like, I'm done with it, sort of thing. And he was getting great opportunities, like joining like big Minecraft teams.
Wait, can you drop the name in my DMs?
I will do. I'll just say, just don't drop the name. And I've spoken to this person about it. And he was just like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not about that anymore. He's just like, it's probably the words he's used. He's like, it's fucking boring as shit now. There's like, there's only so many times you can fucking do the same shit over and over.
Yeah.
And
I mean, this person, I'd have to say, is a little bit hypocritical. I think he went down the wrong path when he quit Minecraft. I think he went into games that weren't his strong suit or weren't very entertaining to watch. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot, like I barely watch these sort of people now, because a lot of people that quit Minecraft go on to really boring games. Like Tom Wild, I basically did what Tom Wild did. Like he went from Minecraft to Siege.
Mm.
You know, like I met him through Minecraft, but the difference between me and him is I didn't even know what Siege was until I knew what it was, but I didn't really care for it until I watched him play it, and I thought, oh, this is cool. This is a game. He was like, oh, you should get this game. It's cool. You should get it. You know, fuck all that whole like, you know, like you might. He's like, yeah, you should just start playing it. He's like, fuck all that, you know, all that Minecraft and all that bollocks. And I was like, yeah, well, I fucked off Minecraft a long time ago, and I was looking for a new game. You know, I wanted to grow my community on something.
And you found it with Siege. Is that I have heard like of like Tom's like raided me before when I was doing like a charity event, when he was just like do Minecraft all the time, and I did like I was like hearing like stories like where he started like literally 100 viewers on Minecraft, then suddenly dropping to having no viewers on Siege, but grinding every single day, 5 days a week.
Yeah, me and him are talking about it, and he finds it. You know, it fucking hurt his channel, but he's not going to go back to Minecraft.
No, and I think that is a thing. I respect that man for him.
He's become very popular on Siege. Like, you know, he's followed by pro players. You know, I think he's called an all-star or a star player or something like that.
Yeah.
And you know, even Rainbow Six themselves follow him on Twitter. Like,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
He's a very popular Siege streamer. He's very known in the Siege community, which is very awesome for him. So, you know, like that's the sort of thing. That's what I mean. A lot of people are going. The thing is, he never once complained. You know what I mean? He doesn't get support from any of his old so-called friends. His old so-called friends are pretty much the same sort of people as like mine. Like he literally got like no support. We were talking about it once, like. You know, he gets no fucking support, and then, you know, we basically, I have to admit, me and him sort of got left on the sidelines while everyone else is still in this little group of friends. And like you know, we were talking about, and I was just talking about how like you see these people are complaining about support when they're pulling in 30 viewers due to like multiple hosts, all these people hosting them, and all of this bollocks. And it's like, you know, it's like, what the fuck? Like, how are these people complaining about this sort of shit? Do you know what I mean? There's me racking in like 7 viewers if I'm lucky, and I get auto hosts from people that don't even fucking stream. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, and you know, you don't see me like, yeah. I mean, come on, like if we're friends, you know, you could show a little bit of fucking support, but like you don't see me sitting there complaining like, oh, I'm not racking in these viewers. Like, yeah, Siege was kind of dying for me, and Fortnite's not really doing anything for my channel, and that's because of the whole free release and all that. But like, you know, I might go back to Siege because Fortnite is kind of getting boring. It's kind of getting repetitive. You know, it's a battle royale at the end of the day. getting the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Might go back to Siege, might go back to, you know, the roots of how my channel grew to what it is now.
Minecraft. We want Minecraft,
Yeah.
Brad. We want Minecraft.
Yeah, let's go back to Minecraft. Technically,
No.
my first ever stream was GTA, so...
Oh, let's go back to GTA.
No, I've actually had phases with games. When I came back to TipHerAFish, I was doing well, and pretty much at the beginning of streaming like all these games, it was like zombies. I started to build a community. I started becoming a bit of that zombie community.
Yeah.
I started to befriend quite a few zombie players, and then I got a bit like it was kind of dead, and then I realized the people in the zombie community are fucking idiots. They're absolute wankers. So I kind of just give up on that. I mean, I enjoyed my community, my followers and stuff, but then I kind of give up on the zombies because, like I said, it gets repetitive after a while.
Yeah, there's only so many times you can run around one circle. Even
if you're doing things like, like challenges and stuff, it gets boring. I mean, with friends, it can be quite fun, but like after a while, yeah, it got boring. So then I started playing. I think it was Siege, and then I think I switched to GTA for a bit, and then I actually did really well on GTA.
Was that recently or while ago?
About 4 or 5 months ago, maybe.
I think I remember you. I remember you were playing Siege when you switched over to playing GTA for like a little while. Then switched
and I could pull in like easily like 15 to 20, even 30 viewers now and then. You know what I mean? But on average, about 15 per stream.
Yeah.
And I switched to Siege, and then I started going really popular on Siege compared to, Minecraft and all that sort of stuff. So it's like, I've had all these games, I've had my moments in these games. I'm just trying to find the right game that I can literally... Siege was literally my main game, you know what I mean? Like, Siege was a game that I'd stream every day. I call myself a variety streamer, but I'd stream Siege.
And
Siege was my game for a while, but FPS games just kind of dead because, I'm not a pro player. I don't have a team. I don't have lots of friends that play Siege with me and stuff. So it's like, unlike a lot of streamers, so it's just, for me, it's just kind of, after a while, it's just kind of dead just playing with, like just playing by myself. And then obviously I like to get the viewers involved, but at the end of the day, you have to pull in them viewers to get them involved.
Exactly that.
So I switched to Fortnite. That was doing all right at first, and then they released it, and then I've gained about 2 followers in the past like month, just because I can't pull in anyone from Fortnite, and that's because all the bigger people are streaming it now.
Yeah, because it's fucking.
So I'm thinking about. The thing is, I started to enjoy Siege a lot more. So I'm thinking about going back to Siege, maybe starting kicking off with a bit more casual, and then eventually going back into the whole ranked scene and stuff like that. But Minecraft, I will never go back ever.
Never,
I might go back if they release a really good update. Something that benefits builders.
So
I'd have to come up with some more creative ideas though, because I like survival building. I don't like creative building.
No, creative I got really bored of, because there was a Minecraft, like a copycat on the Xbox 360 on like the indie part, and I did so much creative on it, and it's like when creative came up for Minecraft, I was like, nah, I'll just stick with the survival side of it. But it's kind of like, for me, I've got a book in my drawer. I've got like 4 or 5 seasons worth of ideas, but I just don't have no ambitions. Like, one of the series I'd happily talk about was I think it was originally was gonna be my season 2 idea. It was doing like a kingdom kind of thing. So
I mean, I can come up with the creative ideas. It's just taking the time to build them on survival can get kind of boring, because the whole idea of Minecraft kind of bores me at the moment. So it's kind of don't really want to play the whole survival. But I was thinking, if you're gonna do something like that, I recommend we could literally do something like that together.
Yeah, but it's kind of having that drive, and like we were just saying, like a big update. So it's like, this is a couple of things I writ down, like.
Yeah, big update. We need that for me to go back.
Big update, which I would might slightly raise my eyebrow. Like, I would consider, like, I would like do like a YouTube series on it, and maybe not stream it, but like a YouTube series on it.
Minecraft now, with the whole parrots and the polar bears and the way things are now, it's not entirely trash. It's just sort of, they're kind of adding unnecessary things, like the whole. The whole ender sort of like the realms, all the different types of end realms, and so that it just gets a bit confusing.
Yeah, it's a lot of depth to it, and it's kind of like, is that for me? I lost my. It's kind of like the nail in the coffin for me when I just stopped playing it because the last update that came out. No, not the last one, but it was like the one back in like June, early June. It was supposed to be adding the use of your left hand, where you could only put the map into your hand.
Yeah, they added that.
Yeah, they added that, but I was like, oh, if they're bringing in that means you can start maybe like put like a pickaxe in your hand or a sword, so you can have like right hand pickaxe, your left hand can have a shield, no, not a shield, a pickaxe in your right, sword in your left, and you got double whammy, and that's what they had on PC. I was so hyped for it, and when they dropped the update, I remember recording my first time playing the update, and I was like, this is really crap. I thought they were going to be adding this to the game, and that was kind of like nailing the coffin. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I can't.
Well, I mean,
nothing exciting.
They've come very far, but they just need to. I mean, they've added recently. Minecraft is not trash at the moment. I mean, I could easily enjoy it if it was, you know, quite hyped up. Like, you know, if I could guarantee a stream with quite an active sort of chat, that would probably be that'd probably be the only time I'd ever go back to it, because, you know, Minecraft with a dead chat can get quite boring, which was a problem if you're not like massively, you know, obsessed with the game. Like,
yeah.
If you enjoy the game, it's fair enough. Like, you know, oh, it's kind of cool, but after a while, it's just kind of like, yeah, it's kind of boring now because I have no one to talk to, and it's just kind of like,
yeah, it kind of just gets a bit stale.
Yeah, so I was thinking, you know, just obviously it's easier to, you know, like create a Minecraft series on you know, YouTube.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, that's just kind of even that can be quite boring on your own because you don't interact with anyone at the time.
And you kind of do get sort of ideas, like where also you got that audience there, kind of maybe spark you, or kind of like, oh, give me ideas while I'm here, sort of thing. But obviously, when you're doing YouTube videos a bit, you have to wait until the comments until that video's gone live and stuff like that. And that could be like, depends whenever you release it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a weird one. It is, but there's like things that was like, if maybe slightly nod my head, like I would love to see on the PlayStation version. It's like Realms. I'd love to see Realms come.
Yeah, if they introduced servers, it'd be so much more beneficial.
Yeah, because obviously they've got the Xbox version at the moment. I think you got to pay like 20 quid, and you can get the cross plays. Like, it's got the mini games, so you can play on like Hypixel. I think you can. And I think it has got Realms, got like texture packs coming in and all that stuff, which is really freaking cool. But it's like, I don't particularly want to play another 20 quid for something which is I don't want to pay more money to a game which I'm not really 100% committed to. But it's like, if Realms like came to PlayStation, I would like consider it. But it's kind of like modded. And I've seen. I was looking. I did do a little bit digging right before doing this podcast. It's like, what would people like to see on the PS4 version? As it's kind of like, as you may say, getting a bit stale, a bit dead. And a lot of people are calling for modded to come to console now.
No, I don't think modded's a good idea. I think texture packs, like, you know, the ones you'd get on PC, definitely. I think they need to sort of team up with texture pack teams and release things like Sphax and, you know, I can't remember what the other one's called. Faithful, I think it was. Yeah, Faithful. You know, things like that, just to add more. You know, it's better for the game, and just instead of charging like £3 for like a goddamn mashup pack just to get a texture pack, because you have to buy the skin pack along with it, and it's just kind of like, that's kind of dead.
Yeah.
I think Realms. I think what would be cool is if you got like if you call like, see, back then, if they had Realms, I would have literally bought a Realm server with a bunch of other Minecraft streamers, like Minecraft PS4 streamers.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And we would have gone like, say if there was 4 of us, we'd go like, you know, we'd pay a quarter each, like probably a month, or maybe even buy like a yearly plan.
Yeah.
We could all stream on at different times and all that sort of stuff, and there's no clashing and stuff like that. So, but
I think that would be called the Realms thing idea coming, because I know some people might be listening to this console like, yeah, but it's on Xbox and PC and that, but we're talking from a PS4 perspective, because that's obviously what we're content creators, what we're known for.
Players. Yeah, we're PS4 players. That's all we'll ever be, to be honest.
Yeah, so I could easily get it for Xbox, but I was like, I don't want to get it on Xbox, because no, it's just kind of like, I thought about it, but
I think Xbox Minecrafters are a lot more immature than the PS4 Minecrafters, I have to admit. Definitely. And that's not because I'm not being like biased. I enjoy the Xbox One. I think it's a great console. I think they both are, but honestly, I have to admit, I've even spoke to Xbox players, they agree is, like Xbox seems to be a lot more. Their demographic is a lot a lot more immature than the PlayStation. The PlayStation, I feel like, is a bit more mature.
Yeah, it's kind of more people like.
It's less fancy. Do you know what I mean? It's less like, like the look of it's fancy, but like, like the system software, it's nice and it's nicely laid out. It's easy to access. It's not like massively fat. Hasn't got a massively fancy dashboard and Skype and all of this sort of things popping up, and you have all these Netflix and stuff, but they come onto like the TV and video. It's just a simple, straightforward dashboard. The games are there, some of the apps are there. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what attracts it to more mature audiences, because it's more based for that sort of stuff. But then you see Xboxes, they're all fancy and stuff, and a lot of the time the Xbox 360 was the better console, so that obviously persuaded the younger, immature audience to go towards there.
See, like for me, looking at the perspective of the if we just slightly touch it on the console like side of stuff, like when I was on the 360, I found the people who used to be or who are on PlayStation now, who were former Xbox 360 people.
Yeah.
And when I was on the Xbox 360, I found all the mature players were on the PS3 because of the free. You didn't have to pay for subscription, so the parents were like, "Oh, here goes a console."
Oh yeah, the Xbox 360 contained a lot of mature people, but the PS3 was a lot of adults got it because they didn't want to pay for online. They didn't want to pay for online subscription because you get a lot of adults that play like 2 hours like every couple of days and watch Netflix mostly and stuff like that. So it was like, you'd come across a lot of adults. I don't think I had one child on my fucking friends list on PlayStation. It was mostly just like 19-year-olds and stuff like that. So it was pretty easy to find someone mature. Like obviously you'd get the immature 19-year-olds, but that's just like on every single place. But
oh yeah, definitely.
But I think the Xbox 360 was the better console. I have to. That's just to show that I'm not biased. I do think it's the better console. I mean, the first original Xbox 360 had shitty hardware.
Oh yeah, definitely. As it got released.
My first ever console was like my first ever sort of proper console. Like with online that contains online and the high end console that everyone was excited about was an Xbox 360. Obviously had a PS2 and so was an Xbox 360. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've technically had every single PlayStation, but I've only had one Xbox, which was my Xbox 360. Then I got bored of that because I didn't want to really pay. I didn't really want to pay for the online. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I was like 12 at the goddamn time. So like, I don't really want to. My mum didn't exactly think, oh yeah, it was worth it. So she weren't gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll give you this money. Like she'd pay for it eventually, but she, it wasn't something because you had to buy the adapter and stuff. That was an extra 40 quid on top of that.
Oh, the wireless.
Yeah, so it was kind of shit. So
yeah, because the thing is,
back then we didn't have enough Ethernet cables and all of this sort of thing. Like, we didn't have we wouldn't have been able to put an Ethernet cable anywhere. So the wireless was our only choice.
Yeah, I remember when I used to have the computer in my room. It was either be on the computer on like Facebook, MSN, and all that, or play Xbox. It was one or the other. I couldn't have both.
Yeah. I remember MSN.
Oh, back in the day. So we'll start wrapping up the episode because we've been going like nearly 2.5 hours and it's nearly 2 in the morning. But obviously, the things that bring us back is maybe Realms. Definitely is a thing we've both agreed on. Would you be also? They've kind of have added mini games to the PS4. Did you enjoy that or not?
Not really, because it kind of ends too quickly, and the map packs actually cost money.
Yeah, I loaded it up the other day when you obviously did Sub Takeover. You chose for me to do Minecraft, which I will just say I did not really enjoy that hour at all. Even though you weren't really there for the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, you son of a bitch, you're making me suffer.
It was the worst day ever. It was like because the thing is like, oh yeah, it'd be funny if I didn't even watch the Sub Takeover. But the problem was, it was like I think I was really tired and I had to do a shit ton of coursework at the time, so I was just bundling all this coursework in, and I was trying to go back and forth, making sure, and then I realized it was like the last hour of the stream. By the time I was finished, I was like, oh shit,
you son of a bitch.
I missed Minecraft.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
I think you did turn. I saw you did turn up for like for a little bit of Minecraft.
You were building like a wooden house at the time.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I loved it so much, Brad. So much. So,
okay, bro. We're doing Minecraft series on Twitch together. We'll do that. That's cool.
How about no? How about no?
Let's do it. We'll put a poll up, see who wants it.
Yeah, no. But no, I was playing the mini games about a week or so ago. I was trying to search for a game, and I could not find one single fucking match.
On what?
On mini games on the Minecraft PlayStation.
Oh yeah, they're stupid. I recommend creating a game yourself and then just letting people play.
I did that. I literally sat there for 5 minutes. No one joined.
Wait. You did make sure it was public, right?
Yep, public. No one joined.
I mean, I usually have quite successful games. I'm not gonna lie.
And maybe it was just the time of day, because it was literally just after 3 o'clock. I can't remember the time, but I was just like, oh, this is interesting. I thought this one might be a little bit busier, but it was a bit dead. I was like, I was very surprised by that, but yeah, where the fucking charge for it is like, I try to avoid playing the mini games, and I don't really want to pay for more maps for it.
Yeah, fuck that.
So I've already pages and a load of money. Give me the fucking game.
Yeah, and by the time you buy all of that, you could literally afford the game twice on PC.
Exactly that. Plus all the texture packs and all that shit. It's like, absolutely.
Texture packs aren't worth money. If you guys are considering buying Minecraft and you come across texture packs and you think, oh, I might buy one of those, please don't. It's a waste of goddamn money.
I would say so. There's one particular texture pack which got me, which was the natural one.
Yeah, no, it's nice, but it's not worth paying for.
Yeah, it's kind of, for me. It's kind of, if you've played like Minecraft for a long time, it's like, for me, I was playing it on 360 for a while, and I got really bored looking at the same kind of default look.
Yeah.
And
I love the default texture pack. I love it.
I liked it, but I just wanted a bit of change, a bit of different kind of like mood to the game. And I went and got a natural texture pack, and you can go onto my first episode uploaded to YouTube, and people just comment either two things on the video: you missed the blacksmith in the village, or please change the texture pack. And I still get that pretty much weekly from people, and it's kind of like, this video's 3 years old. Why are you still commenting? Please change the texture pack in next episode, please. And it's just
what was that? Was that your? Because the thing is, I did your thumbnails for season
3. No,
was it 3 or 2?
I think it's 3 you did. I think
it wasn't 4. I know you did your own for 4.
Yeah, 4 I was doing off my phone at one point because I had no internet off my... Not actual.
Because I know, yeah, because season 4 was the one you did by yourself, wasn't it?
I did half of it streaming, then second half solo.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, this is your first ever Minecraft Let's Play. You have 3K likes and like fucking, you have almost 500,000 views on that video. Did you know that?
Oh, I'm looking at it a little while, but it's just like the fact is kind of like. But if you just look at the comments, it's like so many people hate on the freaking blacksmith shit, and
you should change your texture pack to normal or use a different one.
Yeah, that. And it's like, for me as a player, I was like, I wanted to play with something different, add a different feel to the game, and I was just getting hell with abuse. It's like, change it. I was just like, I'm still getting it now, 3 years fucking later. And it's kind of like...
Someone's like, oh my god, you talk too much. It's a goddamn fucking commentary. What the hell?
It's that, and plus I did take a long time getting started.
I hate this texture pack. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I do ramble in the intro.
Yeah, but it's like my first time recording. I was just like introduce myself and all that stuff, and it's like first like 5 minutes I was on the main menu. But
yeah, so someone was like moaning at you, and someone defended you. Someone goes, "You can't use host privileges. It's not real survival." And someone goes, "Having them on and using them are two different things." That's pretty funny.
Yeah, you can find some great comments on there, mate. Honestly,
Spell it.
How do you think I feel as well when it's like 3 in the morning, my phone's vibrating, and having that kind of shit going off? It's funny sometimes. Sometimes it's kind of like,
this guy's comment 3 times. He was like, "Hi, I subscribed. Please, can you reply?" What the fuck? That's what I mean. You get a lot of immature people that don't even know how to spell on this.
Well, I can't really be on for spelling because I'm freaking 23 years old. I still don't know how to spell certain words.
Yeah, but that's different. These people are like
young.
These are the people that you can tell are just young. Like,
yeah.
I suck.
Yeah, it's kind of like you can tell sometimes what really they're right, and sometimes you can tell by the username as well. You can tell by username how old they're, how you can roughly estimate how old they are or how young they are.
Yeah,
definitely.
This is back before you had a cam.
Hello guys, Moscow here with today, and it is the launch of Minecraft Season 3.
Why are you doing this to me?
Even Season 3 got quite popular. Yeah, you have almost like fucking 500,000 views on your first Minecraft series episode, by the way.
I have not looked, to be honest. I don't really look at that part of it. I normally just look at my
That's quite mad, bro. That's fucking mad.
I'm famous now, Brad. Bye.
Damn, man.
Not really.
We should do a Minecraft series, and you can shout me out every episode, and I'll get famous.
Sell out, yeah. We're gonna sell out and go back to our old roots.
Yeah, man. Let's just stream Minecraft for like 8 hours a day. And then do a Minecraft series on our channels.
Let's do it, and we'll call it Brad
selling out of Brandon.
Yeah, that'd be funny actually. That would be funny as hell. But that's pretty much the game. Is like, would you like to see any other like updates come to the game?
Yeah, just building stuff, really, stuff to help builders, like roofs maybe, or like add new blocks, you know, new colours, new trees, like new trees. I think new trees, new food would be cool. Like, drop like you get like trees that drop bananas and stuff like that, and they have a different one. Like they have a wood that sort of, when you make it into planks, it goes like sort of yellowish. Yeah. And like cherry blossoms and stuff like that have like pink wood and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. I know it's like it's kind of like what's it called? Hexit.
Yeah.
Is it Hexit?
Yeah, I think it's.
It's kind of like that, and it's just it's that sort of stuff. I mean, it could be added. It's only wood. So.
Yeah, I think that kind of stuff would be nice. Kind of like.
Add some diversity, because when you walk into a forest biome, you'd like to see some different coloured trees and. That. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think it's like, if they would just like to say, like, slightly look at like the mods they add for the games, like maybe to look at it and be like, we're not going to add fully modded, but maybe some of like the features of modded.
It's just like you look at these modded games.
Way more.
You look at these modded games. You just think they could easily just put that in the game.
Yeah.
Why not just take these ideas from popular mods as well?
Yeah, surely if you went to them, it's like, we would love to put your idea in the game. You'd be credited for it. On our Wikipedia,
technically, they can't go up to a modder and be like, yeah, by the way, we're gonna take this idea. We'd like your permission. It's their game. They're technically modding the game.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. But it's kind of mutual. It's like, oh, we like that mod idea you did. Well done. We're gonna add it to the game, sort of thing like that. I think it'd be cool because I remember I tried playing Hexit on my PC when I tried getting into modded, and I just love the features of it. It's like walking around like freaking OP freaking skeletons and all that shit, and like you get some amazing. The scene loaded out beautifully. I loved like some of the culture stuff to it, like the views and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I feel like they need to kind of take a step back, look at the modded scene, and kind of go, what can we do to bring the modded kind of stuff to the real game and make it more appealing and stuff like that?
I think just little miscellaneous mods would be cool. Like I said, like extra food, new foods, you know, like maybe some new mobs like deer, maybe.
Oh, you can't do that, mate. It's not child friendly. Beer.
Said deer, not
Oh,
beer.
I thought you said beer.
What's wrong with beer, man? Like, what the hell?
I think it was like beer, deer.
Bro,
It's
you
fine.
kill animals. That's not child friendly.
Well,
This,
this.
I know, you know. It is what it is, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's kind of like it would be nice if it did that kind of thing for personally myself from my angle, and definitely added realms. Is there anything else you would like to add to our Minecraft discussion today?
yeah, fuck Minecraft. There we go.
Yeah, but that's pretty much going to include it. I think there's one more thing I did forget to ask you. With the Minecraft thing, everyone's been saying obviously it's been dying for fucking years. When
Yep.
did
Dead.
you when do you feel like it's already dead, or do you reckon it's still it's a slow dying game?
It's not dead completely, but it is definitely going to be.
So I remember 4 years ago.
They're extremely slow with their updates now.
It's like maybe 1 or 2 a year. It's not
Yeah.
even PC.
But
PC is like
it's
over a
about-
year sometimes.
That's it. That's my opinion on that. It's dying. It's going to be dead soon.
It'll be dead soon.
Very soon.
I
Even
can see
modded,
that.
it'll be dead. It's dead. It's dying.
It's
Boring
dead.
to watch.
You've heard it here, people. You've heard it here.
On YouTube, it's fun to watch. On Twitch, it's so boring.
So
That's it. That's it. That's the only thing you can say.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't care about anyone else's opinion. That's truth. That's the truth. It's not opinion. It's truth. It's fact. Deal with it. Okay.
Don't cry about it. All right. Don't cry
That's
about
it.
it. It's
Have
the
people
way.
in the comments like, it's not dying. It's dead. Shut up.
I think
Dead.
people, if you want some more evidence, just go to Twitch.
Just
Look at the
clickbait this video, then be like Brad, you know, the Geek Up podcast, okay, and just be like
talking season 5.
potential Minecraft series.
Oh Christ. I was actually thinking of some actual clickbait kind of names for the episode, but I'll have to think about the pulling one, as I can think of some cool clickbait titles. But I think like just like watch it on Twitch, definitely, because like for me, I always monitor Minecraft. I always find it's not even in the top. Even in the top 20. I remember when I was streaming, it's in the top 20. It's like in the top 40.
It used to be in like the top 10, but now it's just completely dead.
Yeah, it's like 2,000 viewers, maybe 3,000 tops.
Yeah,
It's kind of like completely dead. It's not even something like some of the big YouTubers. Stampy, you don't hear it no more. You don't hear
Screw all of them guys.
Yeah, all that squad. Sky does Minecraft quit it. And
what were you talking about? Sky does Minecraft anyway.
yeah, it's reminded me that now.
We'll just make that our last point.
This will be our last point about Minecraft now, and we'll be wrapping up for today's episode. He posted up on Twitter a 2-minute video talking about how he regrets not moving his channel forward as his audience got older. So, say he started off Minecraft with his 11-year-olds playing it. Then obviously they're aging up. He didn't decide to move forward with his content, so maybe like evolving to doing Call of Duty or doing this or that. He's stuck with the same thing, waiting for the next generation to come along to make money off him. And he's clearly said himself on Twitter, you can go and find a video on his newsfeed, and he said, I stayed with the same category for such a long time because it was an easy leash to get views, so I can get ads money off the videos. And he was turned around and went, and where I sold merch, I knew if I made merch, I would sell it to a kid. A kid will want it, and they'll get it for Christmas or their birthday. And it was like, it's an easy cash flow thing. And when you watch like the next upcoming Minecrafters, they're doing it literally for that kind of bubble, literally for the views,
You know what?
for
I
money.
agree with that. I mean, as the generation grows up, I think what he should have done was added more variety to his channel.
Yeah, he should have.
With the views, he would have started with the money making, and he would have pulled in a new generation for the Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly that.
That's all I can say for that, really.
Yeah, exactly that. It's kind of like, I think if you look at, say, someone like, I know a lot of people don't like looking at this, like KSI. His audience was very young, but I feel like his material he does now is kind of more for his audience that it was about, say, 3 or 4 years ago. And
yeah,
it's kind of like he's kind of got that more that. Obviously, some people might say he's a knob and all that shit, but it's kind of like he's kind of elevated from. He could sat out and still do FIFA, but he's chosen not to. He's grown up with his audience in a way, doing like more vlogging and stuff like that, which people like my age and Brad's age kind of enjoy watching in a way, vlogs and just kind of whatever stuff.
I honestly watch 2 people on Twitch and that at YouTube, and that's Philip DeFranco and like top 10 channels. That's it.
And the Master Gamer 94.
And yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Brad, you're supposed to say yes, of course. I have your notifications turned off for each video.
I'm Dane's. I'm the only person that will ever be in Dane's comment first, but I just don't comment it.
No, it's normally you shit at the game. Yeah, so we're gonna start wrapping up for the episode now, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this one. It's nearly been over 2.5 hours. Next week we will be back to hopefully normal. We will announce on Twitter what the episode will be. We have got it planned, but we don't want to reveal our secret tricks just yet. But we tell people, and people were like, I'm gonna nick this idea and blah blah blah. But we'll give like a little teaser of what the episode will be, and hopefully it'll be next Wednesday because our lives are back to normal. So, but we do apologise for this episode being late this week, but we'll be back to normal next week. Don't blame me, mate. Well, technically yes, because yes and no. Your fault. It's your fault as well.
It's both our fault.
Both our fault. Okay, we'll live with that. We'll
it's
both
our
go
real life fault. Okay. That's it. That's it.
Exactly that. But thank you very much, Brad, for joining us once again this week, my friend, to talk about the Minecraft thing. I feel like this podcast has been good, and I feel a little bit better from getting some stuff off my chest, which I've been holding in for a long time, which have really annoyed me. But it felt good. To be honest,
I just say as is, Minecraft is fucking boring on Twitch. End of.
He has got nothing else to say now.
That's it. Done. Drop the mic. Peace. Let's go.
Well, guys, thank you very much for listening this week. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, the Geek Out tweet. Follow us on SoundCloud, and obviously subscribe to the YouTube channel if you listen to it or watch via the YouTube. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Brad, for joining, and I'll see you all very soon, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.